Harvey. Hello, everybody. It is I, the great and wonderful Oz. Let me see. Yes, nice requiem.
Zero specific. I'm
all by myself. I wanna be all by myself.
You need to change your stream.
Why do I need to change my stream thumbnail? So? What's wrong with that? So critical. All right, I need the link. Man, this thing is just jangling up all over the place. Look at this, shaking, shaking, shaking. So annoying. Need some way to stop this camera from shaking all the time. Elijah, I need stop sticking that in my face, kid. I need the link to the Hangout. How are the 7 of you doing? Hello, Evan. Hello, Zoran. Hello, Sierra. All by myself. I wanna be all by myself. And now there's 10 people watching me not draw it yet. So this is the Christmas with Lone Star piece that I was doing. When did I start this? Are you on my Facebook? Just post it into one of those chats. Pick one. Wait, which one? T-Bear. Yeah, post it to Art, and then I'll have it. And I'll have it on my computer over here. I am streaming from Elijah's computer. Actually, it's not Elijah's, technically. But so that
it will be.
It will be. It won't be. It's not here. So that I can copy this. And draw. All right, we'll see if anybody else wants to pop their head in here. To live event. Let me see. Okay, that's muted. Hey, Mike, congrats on your win last night. Thank you, Max Hammer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is the aforementioned. Man, I printed this so big for a postcard. It's like almost full size. The Christmas card that will come with any mailable tier. It was a stretch goal, so I will be drawing these up and getting them out to everybody who I'm sending anything to once Lone Star is in hand. So if you've supported already, you'll be getting this after it is all done. Is there a main villain in Lone Star or just a group of vampires? The main villain in Lone Star is called Svarog, and he is indeed a vampire. So, yes, there is. There is indeedy-do. The Muslim Stadrugo. What? What? Hey, something in Russian? N6. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, brother. Can you write that in English? Do I know how to pronounce it? Or to say it? All by myself, I want to be all by myself. This is just me drawing and chatting, so sorry if it's not going to be terribly, terribly exciting. But what the heck? This is accurate. And then she's got, so this right here is our friend Lynx. And for those who didn't see, and it's very hard to make out here because I printed it so very light. This is the Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving dinner famous piece, but I'm doing it as a Comicsgate Christmas dinner. Ibro Dorka. Ibro Dorka. Okay. Was it Dirka? Ibro Dirka. He is a Russian bot. All right. I need Cyber Frog. Cyber Frog reference. Man, Red Rooster is up to $175,000. Damn, son. Mitch, how you doing that? How you doing that, bruh? Let me invite some people into here. Just some peeps. I am. Alrighty. Back to it is. Will there be a love interest for Lone Star in this or next book? Oh, indeed, there is. Her name is Angel Gates. Is Mike singing sex type things? What? I don't think it. It is sure like Irbo Turka from one song. I do not know this. I'm Russian, but I hack elections. I am Russian, but I hack elections. Chris makes Mike, it's too early. It's not too early to prepare stuff that is going to ship with the actual comic. So, you know, you can't work on Christmas stuff in December because it'll never get done in time. Angel Gates in this or next book? In both books, Evan James. Both books. I am. Yeah. She will be Angel Gates. You will fall in love with Angel. I will make you fall in love with Angel. Now, let me grab the book. Grab the book, and you can see. Here is beautiful Angel Gates from Lone Star book. If you can see, she's very nice. I like her very much. Spoilers. That is all spoilers I will give you for now. In Soviet Russia, Angel is in book before Lone Star. As long as she is unrealistically attractive and she doesn't have blue hair, this is a win. Is she a hero? Do you guys just want me to spoil everything about the book before it even comes out? Is that really your honest desire? Please tell me all spoilers for book. I don't want to have any surprise when I get the book in hand. It must be all known beforehand. Interesting. How to make Cyber Frog look like Happy Frog. It's very interesting. This is why I need Ethan on my stream to tell me how I am drawing Cyber Frog incorrectly. He says, "No, that's not right." I can't do Ethan. I cannot do his. Can't do his inflections for some reason. Very difficult for me. I do Russian. I don't do Ethan. Now. But I do Smiling Cyber Frog. Smiler Frog is his name. Very strange underside lip thing here. So, let's see. Sleeper Frog. And then I will probably have to see, it's got circles and stuff here. Part of his big chrome thing. So this is actually going to end about here, this line. So I'm not going to be drawing all the way out. I forgot who this was. Is this the chick from? Oh, that's the chick from John's book, Grave Robbers or something. I can't remember what his unoriginal book is called. Is something about Frankenstein and the X-Men. Whatever. That's like socialism and communism are totally different. Oh. I am a machine, I never sleep. Yeah, I don't know the words. I just know the I have the best t-shirt in Comic Beat with the Eagle t-shirt. It's BA. Thank you, Evan James. Graveyard shift. Apparently they work the factory's crap hours. Yes. This is where Malin belongs with his crap artwork. This John Malin, who does he think he is? All right, let me look up Graveyard crap. Crapyard shift. So mean. I hope nobody actually takes me seriously when I bag on John or he bags on me. It's all done out of love. It was done out of love. John Malin presents Necrosis. No, what's that? When people molest the dead. That's basically. What's that called? Necrophilia. That's John's book. Because he's really into hot chicks. So he made hot dead chicks. I am necrophiliac lady. Hello, necrophiliac lady. They're all dead now. They're dead. Hot dead chicks. That's John Malin's book. That's what he should have called his book. There you go. We are the Hot Dead Chick Society. Living dead girl. Necrophilia. I was going to go there. But yard crap. What did I walk into? Sorry, Sierra. H2O. Pleasant H2O. I caught a live stream. YouTube notifications are a failure. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I'm going to do a Comicsgate parody book starring Group Star, Graveyard Crap, Organic Newt, Cute Us, and Black Chicken. Hey, if she can consent, that's all that matters. Oh. That's bad. This is bad. This is not good to me. Bloody hell, why can't I? Oh, you have to click a second button for closed stuff. Okay, so I will just draw her. Try to draw her better than John drew her. I'm not going to draw her with a bullet flying out of her head, though, because it's Christmas. We don't need that. We don't need no bullets flying out of ladies' heads. It is, let us say, unpleasant, to say the least. Wonder what Malin's up to. You on a stream with anybody right now? Seems like there aren't as many people streaming nowadays.
I don't see it.
You don't see anything?
Only umbrella guy.
Only, hey there, it's Tug, and I'm here to tell you what's wrong with the comic book industry. Could I get your login? What? What for? I may have my friend Jonathan Winter come. Jonathan Winter. I never realized his name was Jonathan Winter. Jonathan Winter was this great actor and comedian from the 80s, 70s, 80s. It just never dawned on me that John Link isn't working, he says. A link is not working. Why is the link not working? This is interesting. This may be a problem. I am machine. Ooh, link isn't working, huh? Weird. Weird. What if anyone else's link is not working? Meh. Meh. Alright, well, back to the plot. He ruined Mork and Mindy? What do you mean? You didn't like Mirth from Earth? How dare you say that Jonathan Winter ruined Mork and Mindy? Mirth from Earth. It's great. Alright, and so her hair just kind of goes back. I'll do her eyes after so I can get back into the chat and chit and chat. And chitty chit chat. Chitty chitty chat chat. Or should I draw her like microcephalic the way John drew Lara Croft? Oh my gosh, you got me saying Lara Croft last night. Laura. Samus. Samulus. Schmamulus. Live control room. Let's try that. I don't know why I have that song in my head. Sovereign so bad. OMG. What are you talking about? A hero in Markham? Oh gosh, Mirth was horrible. He was like Scrappy Doo. He was a 60-year-old guy trying to act like a kid. Come on, like, do the covers come with the Lone Star lettering on the cover, or do they come exactly as they appear on Indiegogo with no lettering? No, they'll have the Lone Star lettering on it. I could offer Virgin variants, but every variant I do costs me money to produce. So every time I make one, I have to make sure I sell enough to cover the cost of changing plates over. Would you want a Virgin variant where it's just the art, no title treatment? Tried to leave enough room that the title treatment doesn't take away from the art too much. He was really good in It's a Mad World. Jonathan Winters was a great comedic actor. That stuff was at the end half of his career, so yeah, but I loved him. Jonathan Winters was hilarious. Too bad he shook hands with Ethan. Ah, silly question. Does your letterer do the cover lettering too? No. Well, I will. Yeah, he'll probably do the mock-up. I'll just get him the logo. J.S. Earls actually did the logo that I'm going to be using, and then probably get the letterer to just mock everything up for print. So I don't have to mess with InDesign because I don't like dealing with that. And then I need no lettering variant for me. No lettering variant for me. I can't wait to see the covers with lettering. Oh, okay. How many stars has Ethan killed now with handshakes? What? I'm setting up a booth, but we'll try to keep an eye on this. Oh, there's John. There's John Winter. We were talking about Jonathan. Is Knucklebomb in this one? No. Although I could swap her out with the rabbit over here. Since Timlin still won't respond to me. Doesn't seem to matter. I could post right directly. Maybe he's got me muted for some weird reason. Must be because I'm Japanese and he's racist against Japanese people. Yes, please. You can't just say yes, please. What was the question? EBS hasn't killed anyone. He just makes their hands smell like butter for... Comic Book Bob is... Yes, John is at a con this weekend. Selling my stuff. Oh, about the Knucklebomb thing. Okay. Oh, here he is. Ah, shoot. Try to close stuff out. Let me just get my... Oh, he likes his girls with lots of eye makeup. Very thick black eyebrows. Jeez Louise. She must be Italian or Middle Eastern or something. Except that she's blonde, which means she's got thick black eyebrows, and she's blonde, which means she's bleaching her hair. Maybe that's what led to her death, the bleached hair. All right, and now I need brand. Oops, and D. Brand. say anything. That's so weird. John, send me your direct link, your Gmail account. I can send you a direct link from. I think I can send it from the YouTube. What in Google broadcast alerts as a session. 11 hours. Huh. It is also confusing. Brand. There it is. Antonio Bryce and Kaden White. Hey, can you go turn the air conditioner on?
Yeah.
So, what you drawing? John Dillard asks for $2. I am drawing the Christmas card for Lone Star. We're doing. That was the $100,000 stretch goal. Was the everyone gets a Christmas postcard. And I decided to do the sort of Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving card. I know it's a Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna make it like with Christmas decorations instead because
I said that. So it's at 62.
But it's not on. Sorry, my son derailed my train of thought. Choo-choo. There we go. Now it's on. I can hear it. Cooler weather is on its mic. We should get into the mid-70s by Monday. On its way, Mike? Yeah. It's like, what is it? El Nino or Santa Ana or something like that. Ask me about my Comicsgate agenda. Okay, so he doesn't have like a frilly hat. He's got kind of a jacked up bums Santa hat. If I tell what his nose looked like. Oh, there's a good image of his nose. Sort of a hawkish. He's got a hawkish nose, this dark Santana. And a great big smile. A gift from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on his thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, diddy-boddy-bum. The soul man came rolling home. And this part of his beard is black. Interesting, interesting. This old man, he played two. Played knick-knack on his shoe. With a knick-knack, a paddywhack. Give your dog a bone. This old man, he came rolling home. Does he have like black eyes? Is that the deal with Dark Santa? He's basically like the Dan Aykroyd Santa from Trading Places. He's probably got a big smoked salmon under his coat. There we go. Dark Santana. All right, what else is next? Now we got Dude from Jawbreakers. Now I gotta look up Jawbreakers. I should probably look these up in advance, but seeing as how I don't care, let's see. Going back up for more. Enjoy it before it starts peeing on everything. What? Did I miss something? Oh, I have a new kitten. It's 8 weeks old and insane. How old is Max? Yeah, our kitten's getting a little bigger. He's probably like this big now. Probably 3 months old, I think. Cooler weather on its way. Oh yeah. On its way. Oh, I already read that. I already read that. Is Santa going to be in the card or reindeer? Well, Dark Santana's in it, but not regular Santa. I'm gonna just put like mistletoe. I don't know, some kind of decorations up there. Me and my friends used to do songs like that in the most evil or metal voices we could. Dumb things you do when you're drunk and young. Actually, I used to tell the Cat in the Hat to my. I used to read it to my kids as a horror story. Word for word, but just change the inflection of what you're reading. Like, no, do not do that with that cat. Do not do it. It's like actually pretty frightening. Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. Did CJ get back here? All right, let me see. Godzilla has his own constellation. New Godzilla will always be watching us, so be careful. It is scary. Have you seen the movie Cat in the Hat? Yeah. Comic Book Bob says he's getting a blank sketch cover so he can make Mike draw an original piece at gunpoint. Well, okay then. Hey, can you copy and paste that link to John Winter? See if it works from you. John. All right. Well, have you guys all been paying attention to that? The Twitters today. I posted up the for the next Indiegogo. I gotta get LONESTAR out to the printer first, though. John's on what?
Yay!
John!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Howdy!
Hooray!
Nasser!
Beep boop.
Beep beep boop.
to
Nasser, it has been a while, young one.
Yeah, it's been too long.
And how's life treating you guys?
It's okay.
John, dude, you need a headset if you're gonna do that from your phone at a convention center.
Yeah, no, I'm putting headphones on right now.
Which John is this? All I see is a bald head.
That's all it is. It's John's bald head.
Yep. What?
It's John Winter. We just call him John.
And this guy.
He's a friend of mine, and he does conventions for me.
Cool. So I just found out today that Mark Silvestri is going to be here for C2E2, and now I'm really excited
Why?
because I love Mark Silvestri
Why?
because I like his art.
Oh, you like his art. That's different. I just kidding. I don't even know the guy.
Rip.
Don't know Sylvester. I do know he has a bad opinion of me, though.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to tell me about it?
That's all.
Yeah, just don't mention me when you talk to him.
Okay, I won't.
I think it had to do with something that happened between me and Jim Lee.
Go on.
No. And I think he and Mark probably talked, so Jim probably gave him some bad perceptions, I guess.
Well,
He
what
called
happened
me
with you and Jim Lee?
called me an a-hole to a group of people when I was working at Iron Storm. They were having a meeting with Mark and the Top Cow people. I can't remember what it was. Oh, because they were both owned by IDOS. Right? IDOS bought Top Cow, and IDOS bought Iron Storm, or maybe not bought, but funded them. And they were having a meeting, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Mike Miller works here." He's like, "Mike Miller." He's all, "That guy's an a-hole." I'm like, I have never even met you, dude. Well,
That's
that's not true.
funny.
I met him like he wouldn't have known my name. It was like, just at a con. I met him at a con. So
I'm going to mention you now.
ah,
I'll know in 2 weeks if I got into the Artist Alley.
Artist Alley.
Yeah, I applied.
You should be small press though.
Go on.
You should be small press.
Okay.
Why do I have
So
to go on? Why would you? You're not an artist. Why would you be an Artist Alley?
they have writers in the Artist Alley.
Okay. Fine.
I feel you judge me for everything I say, Mike.
Just every other thing you say.
Every other thing that makes me feel better.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
So what you drawing here?
This is the Christmas card for Lone Star. It's the $100,000 stretch goal.
That's cute. Are any of my characters going to be on this?
Brutus. Well, I
Oh,
guess technically he's not yours.
Yeah, he is.
Aren't you just being the writer jockey?
I own half of it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take him out.
Oh man, there goes Bully Mike.
Hey man, don't start bullying me on my own stream.
Bruh, so
Bruh.
I had just seen that somebody was calling out on Twitter. They were calling out Brian Edward Hill for retweeting me like a year ago. I'm just like, don't you guys have a life?
They don't have lives, sir. You must understand this by now.
I do. It's just funny.
It's more sad than funny,
Nah, it's just funny.
but they're sad.
They're idiots.
Oh man, Nasser, since you came on, I've lost viewers.
Really?
I was just sitting here not even barely talking, and I had more viewers than when you
How
came
many
on.
did you go down?
I don't know. I was over 50, and now I'm down to 48, so.
No.
Nasser kicks fans. 47. Oh, come on. Hey, guys, like this. Even if you don't like it, just hit the like button anyways. Maybe we can get some more people in here watching me belittle Nasser and draw at the same time. John,
Hey,
you
Mike.
get that in yet?
Huh? Wait, what'd you say?
I was asking if John got his headset in yet.
Oh, hey, did you see these the Kick Nasser shirts?
No.
We
What about-
have we have Hal 9000 here saying Kick Nasser, and then we also have The Shining. We have the typewriter, and it just says Kick Nasser over and over.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, as well as other secret comics shirts.
Crypto Fashion. Yeah, I've got the link to Crypto Fashion down in the old description, I think.
So did that
Wait,
work
can
out
you
perfect?
hear me now?
The length of your setup.
I can hear you now.
Do you need to go
Oh,
all
yeah.
the way out or what?
I can go all the way out if you'll let me. I just didn't know.
Well, how are you going to just talk with these guys? So talk with Sean behind us. Because ask him if that's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Remember, we're right on the line. So double check.
John, don't
Yeah.
jump on the stream just to have a conversation with somebody else.
Ask them.
Oh, no, sorry.
So,
I'm trying to do.
they're not on both sides of the sea and they're not here.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Remember,
set up a booth and live stream too. Because I guess parking is like
You know what I
90 minutes. Yeah.
So you're sticking. I don't know who's going to be here, but
Yeah.
you don't want to piss them off.
So comic book guy in the chat says I won't buy anything with Nasser's name anywhere near it. Why is that?
So do
I'm
you
a lot
need the
cooler
full
than
setup,
Mike.
or is that enough?
Oh, this is fine. I can
See, now that doesn't work, Nas.
But I would try to slide towards me
That's just not gonna
to
work.
get it out of that one booth. And I'll double check with
This
Oh,
whole-
yeah.
hey, if this stand goes on this side, is that going to
Oh, man.
Brian White from Le Black and White.
So slide,
How many?
Does
How
it
many
feel
characters-
different nowadays, Nas?
Huh?
John, you might slide to
Does
the
everything
end of
feel
that
a little
table
different?
To get it out of that booth. Because
Well, I could hardly hear you over John here, so I gotta mute him.
one of those folks.
My bad.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Does the whole, I don't know, everything feels a little different right now.
Yes, I was just talking to somebody about this off stream, but yeah, I was talking to somebody and I was telling them it does feel a lot different. Just everything feels weird now. Like just even looking back just a month ago, I don't know, things just feel kind of flat.
Yeah, I wonder what it's about.
I don't know. Everything just feels weird now and different. I can't put my finger on it, but I was talking to somebody about this. Everything just feels weird.
Well, Ethan hasn't been doing Comicsgate Live.
Yeah, but I think wasn't he at like a concert or something last night?
Yeah, but he hasn't been doing Comicsgate Live.
Yeah, he's been doing it a little bit, but yeah, but not as
No, he's been
often.
doing shows. He's been doing his own shows. He just hasn't been doing CG Live.
Yeah. Oh man. I still remember my first CG Live mic and how scared you made me. I was like, and then Image had the top 7 artists, and you start shaking your head, and I was like, what did I do? And I'm just like,
Well, you said something about them having like the best artists or something. I'm like, no.
Well, I think I said like 7 of the top artists, and then you were like, no.
Yeah. I think you said best, though. Because they were not. I mean, Jim and Mark and Wills.
And Todd.
Like I said, Jim and Mark and Wills.
And Todd.
Like I was saying,
And Rob.
Jim and Mark and Wills. Rob was one of the most profitable artists, and so was Todd. But I don't know. I'm an art snob. You're obviously not.
Yeah, I think Todd and Rob just knew how to market themselves the best.
Yeah. Oh, without doubt. Without doubt.
It's I always laugh whenever I see that like if I ever watch like a comics like documentary or something and they talk about like the 90s and you see that Rob Liefeld commercial
Yeah.
for those jeans, like they show a little snippet of it. It just looks so goofy.
Yeah, but dude, that was the closest thing to fame.
Jiminy Cricket says that he drew Spawn for Todd McFarlane. I don't know what you mean by that, Jiminy. I'm gonna dox Jiminy Cricket. I know his real name.
I think we've said his real name before, but don't.
Oh wait, did we? I must not have been there then, because me and Jiminy have had a running joke where I've been saying, like, ever since I found out who he was, I'm like, well, I'm gonna dox you now. I thought it wasn't known.
I know it. All right, let me see.
He says he drew a comic for Todd. I don't believe this, Jiminy.
Don't dox me, Mike. Jiminy, didn't you give your name when you were on Drawn and Quartered?
Yeah, you see, I didn't watch that episode.
Why aren't you watching every episode?
I don't know. I don't always have time.
Oh, now that you have a job.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm working 40 hours a week. So now I'm like always angry because I never have time for anything. Like I've had some people send me links to chats and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of my shift. And then it's like I get home and I can't get on any.
Aw. I will cry for you.
Mike, your tweet was interesting earlier when you said you were gonna have like 3 books and 1 Indiegogo.
Yeah.
I'm really down for that.
Yeah? You like that idea, huh?
Yes. I might do something similar after, I've run a few and then I could just for people that have missed out on past ones, just reprint them.
Well, what I was thinking I could do is just in the future, whatever I have left over, like I'm going to overprint on all of my Indiegogos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever I have left over, I will continue to make available on the Indiegogos. Perhaps even at, if I say I'm down to like 100 copies of Lone Star #1, charge a higher premium for it. But add that to the next Indiegogo and just until I sell out of the prints.
Have you done an art book?
I have an art book. I haven't done it in a while though.
Oh, that'd be a cool tier.
Maybe at some point.
Rip. So how have you said you got all the colors in for Lone Star, right?
Yeah, I got them in. I don't have the high resolution of all of it yet. Actually, let me check my mail. Oh, I got a new contribution at 404. Let me check that. And 357. Nice. That's nice. I like getting new contributions. Yeah, so I have the high res color. I told him to send me the high res layered files so that I could do the corrections on my own rather than like nitpicking every little thing and then waiting for him to send me back the corrections.
So can I ask what printer you're using, or is that like top secret?
You can ask. I'm not going to tell you.
Are you going to tell me off stream?
No.
Oh. Is it going to say it somewhere in the book?
Quite possible. I'm using the
Okay.
same printer that these guys use. Zenoscope.
Oh. I don't know who they use.
Printed in Canada. That's all you need to know. But he's I'm using I'm going through a publisher to print, so I'm getting their discount. So it's not like I can share that with people.
Can you share that with me?
No.
Really?
I can't share my friend's discount with someone else because you're not.
No, not the discount. I'm just saying like who it is.
Oh. It's not hard. You just look up how many printers are there in Canada. Okay, let me see. What's the other one? Brutas. Oh, I wonder if I should put like this dirtworm Doug here.
Dirtworm Doug.
I could do like the tentacles. Have the tentacle for the Kraken like up here, floating up here. Kraken tentacle. Dirtworm Doug. Where has Dirtworm Doug been? I haven't talked to him in a bit.
I don't know. Man, he sent me a link the other day. He was like, I'm having a stream with friends as I draw. Come on." And I was like, "But Doug, I'm at work." And I was just like so honored. I was like, "Aw, Doug."
I guess nobody else was online.
Right. That's how I got the link from Mike, everybody. Mike was finally like, "I give up. Nobody wants to come on my channel. Here's the link."
That is correct, Nasser. You learn quickly, young man. So Brutus has the hairdo from Chris Tucker in what's that movie?
I think I know what movie you're talking about. I think.
Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank? Somebody in the chat must know this. You know. With Bruce Willis in space, Bruce Willis. Fifth Element, there you go. Thanks, Hammer said it. Now we've got it. Dang it, Nasser, now I'm down to 44 people. What are you doing to my stream?
I don't know. I really don't know what it is.
Killing me. You're killing me.
People actually don't dip out that bad on my streams on my channel. Are you sub to me, Mike? Or should I even bring this up? Or are you going to make people leave again?
There's only 44 people in here.
No, I'm saying, are you going to make people leave my channel again?
How many can leave? There's only 44 people in here.
I'm saying, are you going to make people unsub from me again?
If what?
Did you hear a word I said?
Which part?
I don't know if you're just playing dumb right now or if you're being serious.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I said people don't even leave that bad on my own streams on my channel. And then I said, should I even bring it up or like, are you going to make people unsub from me again?
Of course. That's what we do here.
You know, I've actually been making some horror videos, like talking about the new Halloween movie and the new Sabrina show. A couple of those did pretty well. Like one video is at, I think 5,000 views. Another one got 2,500, but most of them just get a couple hundred. So I'm still figuring it out.
Well, man, it sounds like you've hit on a good topic there.
A little bit. Like most of them will just get like 200 or 300 views, but I did get 2 that did really well. So I got to figure out how to do it again.
Which ones were those?
One of them I talked about an article that was describing an opening scene for Halloween that they almost went with. That one somehow got like 5,000 views. And then when I talked about stuff that I thought was better than that video, I got like 300 views. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. But then after watching the first episode of Sabrina and wanting to stab myself in the eyes, I just made a video called, I think, The Chilling SJW Adventures of Sabrina and Hollywood's Agenda. And that one got like 2,500 views.
Do it, dude.
So I've been doing some similar videos, but they haven't caught fire like those 2 did.
Well, I mean, just keep it up. They can't, you know, that's what happened with Ethan is he just landed on one video that ended up going viral and then he just built from there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
What's up,
so
dudes?
yo.
John, you live.
I'm alive. I was just trying to set up, get parking's dumb here, so you got to move my car every 90 minutes. But so I guess we got like a double with 2 end cups. And so I get one half, and then Russ gets the other half.
Sweet.
And yeah, it should be pretty cool. We're trying out this. I don't know. I didn't have much room for the rig, so let's see if I can show you. So I'm just gonna do kind of like a almost
Hold
like
on,
a V.
I'm not looking at the screen right now. Hold on.
I'm surprised you haven't had somebody.
All right, go ahead.
So, okay, I'll do this again. So we have a double with like 2 end caps. And it's pretty good size. I'm trying something different with the rig where it's almost like a V that, or like a chevron that kind of sticks out, just because I don't have enough length to without intruding on other vendors' space. And it'll kind of break it up a little bit. Then we're gonna have some tables in the back and stuff. Should be pretty cool.
Right, it's just like, okay.
Right
Little,
on. How many people show up to this show?
It's a few thousand. I think like somewhere right around 5,000 or so. It's a pretty small show. I can kind of walk around a little bit, but it's cool. Like last year, I showed up just for one day and actually did pretty well. Did better than some other small local shows in 2 days.
Dang, dude, that's like a cafeteria.
I know, right? Lunch is served.
That is a very small convention. Actually, I'd probably kill it there if I showed up.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Hollywood Mike.
Who's the biggest fish there?
Well, if I
That's
guess.
a Knight Rider car? Is that Kit?
Oh yeah, you bet. Bum bum bum.
He needs his own Nasser. Nasser. Oh, that would be so classic. Nasser in Kit.
Yep. Yep. So that's behind the
Nasser
booth.
doesn't even know what Knight Rider is.
I do vaguely.
That's the Artist Alley right there. So we're pretty much like, I guess Artist Alley is most of the show.
11 by 17.
But that's cool. There's Russ. Hey Russ, you want to say what's up?
Well, technically, my biggest is 18 by 24.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Russell?
Yep.
Hugh Hoyland says the biggest name at that convention is Homeless Bob.
Russell does not want to be on YouTube.
Russ gets distracted. He has to talk to a bunch of people all the time. So I'll say that this show last year on a Sunday was about as good as awesome Las Vegas was all weekend.
Yeah, but that show sucks.
All right. I was trying to hype it up. It didn't work.
You know, sir, it's not just you.
Rip.
Wait, did I get people to leave too? What's going on? Yeah, okay. I better get back to actually doing something.
All right, man.
But I'll be here. I'll be here.
All right, pop back in when you have a report.
All right, deal.
That sounded like the nose blowing of your mother.
Oh gosh.
Well, now that I threw away $10.
Hey, we're up to 50.
That was going to happen in these zip pockets. So okay, anyway, so we need to. Let me hand you one end of this here, the 6 foot, and we'll unfold it.
Everyone's celebrating in the chat because we're up to 50 viewers now.
Oh boy.
Versus trying to hold it inside the booth.
Oh, viewers.
We'll just get it out of the way.
All right, how's that Brutus look there, Nasser?
I love it. I mean, it's blurry, so I can't really say if I like it or dislike it. So I'm just going to tell you I love it and hope it looks good.
It's not blurry.
That's a little blurry.
Well, Perry, you need to see it closer.
Oh, on tables?
There's the Brutus.
I love it.
Love it.
Now, how much do you want to draw the whole book?
Love it.
Well, just put that out.
Yeah.
Out of your
The
way.
whole
So
book. More than you have.
Okay, fair enough.
As soon as Nasser went to
Guys,
40.
one day my campaigns are going to do a lot better than Mike's, and then Mike is going to come to me for work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you just keep thinking that, kid.
Guys, I'm calling it now. Within a year, Mike's going to be the one crawling to me instead of me crawling to Mike.
No, sir, you don't
But we'll be
crawl.
careful
You
on
can
the
dream.
legs.
All right, so who should I put? Should I
Hey,
put
comic book Bob says, which
I got you.
pixel is Brutus?
You're supposed to slide it.
which? Which what?
Which pixel is Brutus? That's what comic book Bob says.
John's mic is still on. Can you mute
And I gotta
John?
turn that
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm muting.
My bad.
It's okay, John.
He's got his headset on, so he can listen to us. All right. Hey there, it's the umbrella guy. The umbrella guy now, not that umbrella guy. That's a different guy. Have you watched any of Tug stuff lately?
No, some of it's in my watch later. I'm so behind on YouTube.
Is Cash Grab actually on Indiegogo right now?
Wait, is it?
They haven't launched it yet, have they?
No, as far as I know, they haven't.
Prepare to see a lot more Cecil.
I need to. Yeah, I need the Cash Grab version of Cecil.
So what happened with Tug? All I hear is he got doxxed, but I haven't heard anything more than that.
Hey there, it's Tug here. Yeah, he got doxxed. Some horrible human beings called his actual work and tried to tell people that he was, or tried to tell his employers that he's part of some racist hate group on YouTube. Yeah.
I can only imagine how that went down.
Yeah, it's funny, except for the fact that, he's having to deal with this crap in real life now.
Like, I wasn't laughing at that. I was just like, I wasn't laughing at him getting doxxed. I was just laughing at the weirdos. Like, I can only imagine what they said. Like, hello, do you employ? And then they said his name, and then the
Right.
work's probably like, yeah, sure, he works here. And then they're like, well, did you know he's like a racist bigot, whatever, like all those words. It's just like, I'm just cringing at what they probably said. But
Racist bigot Nazi.
right, like, do you know you employ a real Nazi?
Yeah, but then they also somehow managed to report his channel, and so his channel has been suspended, I think, for like 3 months or something like that.
Oh yeah. He can't do live streams, which sucks.
Yeah, well, he's got his other channel, The Umbrella Guy. If you guys haven't signed up to The Umbrella Guy instead of That Umbrella Guy, do so now, please. He's it's going to take a while to get back up to monetization, and then it's going to take time for that monetization to become clear the whatever they when they
Approved.
yes approval, and then funding. So I mean, man, what a pain in the butt. Somebody's just trying to make a living, and I mean, it's Tug. He's like so mellow and innocuous. It's like who the heck? Why would they target him?
Right. Right. He's like good guy Greg. He doesn't call anybody names. He's just like, have you guys seen these nasty tweets? That's like the extent of his language.
Let me show you the numbers for Marvel this quarter, and
Right. Like, I can only imagine this conversation. Okay, so how's he a Nazi? And they're like, he talked about IDW like losing money.
yeah,
like that would be the extent of this conversation.
pretty much.
These people make me laugh. They're so funny. Oh man! And today I saw Eric Larson on Twitter. I've lost all respect I ever had for this guy.
Yeah,
He's using Jack Kirby like, oh, Jack Kirby would proudly use the term SJW if it were around in his time. He was saying stuff around those lines, like I'm paraphrasing.
How funny that he can say that, but we can't say that Darwin Cook would have liked Comicsgate.
Right. Like as soon as it was Billy Tucci was just like, oh yeah, Darwin would have liked this. They went crazy for like a month straight. They're just like,
yeah, they still use it. They still use it to this day.
Right. And then,
oh, you guys went after Darwin's widow. It's like, what? No, there's some people who didn't know she was Darwin's widow. They just saw a lady being a belligerent,
right,
freaking trash talker. which was she was being. I mean, I wouldn't. I was like, dude, just there's no. This is a no-win situation here, so just back off. But she was being freaking belligerent.
Right, but every other day out of these people's mouths is, well, Jack Kirby this, Jack Kirby that. Like, they can't just leave the guy alone.
Yerp.
Comic Book Bob is asking us if we saw that Zach's GoFundMe went down for some reason. Or well, the total went down.
Oh. It's back up though, isn't it?
I haven't checked. Let me look it up. Let's see. It's at 94,000.
Oh yeah, it was over 100,000.
Yeah, it went down like I think it was at 102, but now it's down to 94.
Oh
so,
no. It's all the way down to $94,000.
Right. More than these people have probably seen in over a decade. Like, oh man.
What should I have Cecil wearing? Like a Christmas sweater?
Wait, what? Oh,
Although you can't really see it.
Yeah, you can't tell.
How big is his double chin?
You should make it just huge to over-exaggerate.
Oh, I don't want to be insulting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I should just use Dom DeLuise.
Oh man, why isn't Cash Grab up yet? I was actually looking forward to that.
It'll be up eventually. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a Christmas sweater. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
That impression is spot on.
In the lane, the snow is glistening.
Bro, that sounds 100% like him.
Remember I did it with him in the chat, and he's like, who are you supposed to be?
Oh, man. Hugh Hoyland says, Cecil only wrote half a page so far. And then Joshua Hughes says, I can't wait to never receive Cash Grab.
Yeah. It will never come out. If it does come out, won't it be kind of a disappointment?
No. It actually sounds like a fun story.
I know. The fact that they built it up to be something that'll never come out, if it comes out.
No, I figure it's just a joke when they say that, but it sounds funny. It's like a murder happens in the town of Comicsgate, and Cecil and Nurkic got to figure it out. Can you not think of anything better than that?
Yes, all of my books.
You're kind of pushing it, Mike. Let's dial it down a little bit.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
If they never do the Cash Grab book, we got to do something like that. We got to do a murder mystery in Comicsgate.
I need to decide if I want to put the rabbit here or Knuckle Bomb. Is it Knuckle Bomb?
Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, yeah.
Knuckle Bomb. Let's hear it in the chat. Should I put Thump or Battle Maiden?
Put Thump on top of Brutus's hair.
No.
They thump Brutus's hair.
I'm just a little miffed at Mr. Lim. He's not responding to me.
Really? Because I remember when you said like you wanted to get in contact with him about the trading card. So I sent him a message and I was like, yo, Mike's looking for you. He wants to talk to you about the trading card design. And he's like, I never got a message from Mike. So I don't know what's up.
Does he have me muted or something?
No, I don't think being muted mutes messages because people that I mute message me sometimes.
Well, tell him to freaking contact me because it's getting annoying.
Okay, I will send him a message right now. Let me open up Twitter.
It looks like we've got more Knuckle Bombs.
Yeah, more Knuckle Bombs for sure. Let's see. Let me find him.
How is that doing? Has it launched? I'm
Yeah,
so bad. I'm so
it's
bad.
I gotta make sure to back that soon.
Yeah, Lady Alchemy just wrapped up yesterday. Made 25,000, I think.
Yeah, I'm on the I just opened up the Indiegogo homepage and it's right there. Yeah, it's over 25,000. Let's see.
Tug and Umbrella Girl in there. Hey there, maybe I should put Tug in there.
Okay, I just messaged Tim for you. Oh yeah, Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, 5 days left. They're $15 away from 22 grand.
Jiminy, you can't just keep saying thump.
Right.
That's
Right.
that's not
Jiminy, you got to say something else like I'm with her or love trumps hate.
and booted.
No.
Pocket Samurai. I don't see Battle Maiden Knuckleball. It's not on yet, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's got 5 days left.
Battle Maiden Knuckleball?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Jeez, I typed in Knuckle Bomb and it didn't show up on the entire page.
That's weird.
Oh, it's almost at 22,000.
Here, I want to put him there at 22,000. I'm going to back this right now. Nobody back it before I do.
Sweet. Everybody back it before Nasser.
No.
$15.
Oh man, $10 shipping. This makes me want to hold off for a little bit.
So cheap.
I don't have much money.
What a cheap little boy you are.
No, I have like 10
Why not?
Indiegogos I got to back.
I don't want to hear it.
I got too many books I have to back.
I can't tell if I should use the interior page with her weird little flowery.
Yes, dude. Well, I mean, that's on the cover as well, not just the interior.
She's got that and a mask on. I'll do that. I'll do that and the mask. Sorry, little rabbit. You're going to go away now. And I'm putting a cute little anime girl.
Oh, I wanted the rabbit right there.
Rabbit. But Tim didn't answer me.
I sent him a message. We'll see. We'll see if he replies.
I may end up making it rabbit on the plate instead of turkey.
Have you ever had rabbit?
No.
Yeah, me too.
You mean no, me either?
You said no, and I'm like, yeah, me too.
Wow.
I love messing with you, Mike.
You're just really bad at grammar, Nasser.
No.
What does that have to do with grammar?
You have a super chat from Sketch Therapy.
Do I?
Yes.
Sketch Therapy for $1.99. 1, how much have you made? 2, how much after close? 3, tug. Are you asking me how much I've made? How much after close? I don't really know how to answer that. And 3, tug. Yeah, tug. We've been talking about tug.
I think he wants to know what Lone Star grossed before and after going into in demand, I think, is what he's asking.
I don't know. Just clarify your question, Sketch, because it's right there. It's 100 and I don't know where I'm at. Where am I? Let me see. Refresh.
Optimus Deadpool says, Nasser, you work at a bank, just steal it. Oh man. So every time somebody says that, I tell them like that's similar to how Psycho started. And I actually made this joke on the job at the bank when somebody said about like blah blah blah, so much money and we can't take any of it. And I made that joke, blah blah blah, that's similar to how Psycho started. There are people there older than me that are like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, the movie Psycho, and people are like, there's a movie called Psycho, and I was just like, get me out of this place.
Aw, people weren't as interested in old horror movies as you.
Come on.
So yeah, I'm at $101,624. You subtract about 7% of that for credit cards.
It's more than that.
Huh?
It's more than that.
They take 4% and the credit cards is 3%. How's it more than that?
No, they take 5% and the credit cards take 3% and the credit cards take 30 cents for every transaction.
Oh, well, that's negligible.
Okay, I finally backed Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb.
They take 5%? I thought they took 4%. I thought
No, it's 5.
credit took 5%.
No, Indiegogo takes 5, the credit cards take 3, and they take 30 cents for every transaction.
All right, so 8% and change, and pocket change.
Yeah, so close to 10%.
No, it's not close to 10%.
Yes, it is.
How is 30 cents on a
For every single transaction?
transaction?
Let me find Lone Star right now, and I will do it. I will do this math.
Do the math, bank boy. Do the math.
Okay. Let's see. 101,624, and then it's 10% is $10,162.40. Okay.
It's not 10%.
Yeah, that's 10%. So let me see what it is with 8% and 30 cents.
For 2,000 transactions. 2,149, something like that. How many?
Hold up, I'm typing it in.
2,160. Oh wait, that's the number of backers.
Well, yeah, but that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's.
Today. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 today. Yeah, I put ads up again, so on Facebook, because I had flatline, man. I was at like 1 or 2 transactions a day.
Oh, same with Brutus. We flatlined too.
Yeah, but then I started putting my Facebook ads back up, and now I'm back up to I've had 6 transactions today already.
Okay, yeah, but at the regular fees, okay, it's like almost 8,800. So okay, yeah, it's less than 10%, but close enough.
That's what I said.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, just say I'm right and move on.
Okay, Mike's right.
Thank you.
Now everybody go back Brutus, please.
That's all I needed from you, Nasser.
I haven't milked your audience yet for Brutus.
I'm not going to back Brutus because I know you're just going to send me a copy.
To be honest, yes. Yeah. Did you ever read any of the scripts I sent you, Mike?
I haven't yet. I've been a little busy. I don't know if you've noticed.
What are you busy with?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yes, I'm kidding you.
How much did the campaign gross after it went in demand? Well, it ended at 71,000, so we're about 30,000 on the nose so far.
Jiminy Cricket says, Nasser, send me a copy of Brutus. Maybe, Jiminy. Maybe. I'm forcing Jiminy to draw one of my comics.
Jiminy, I don't know if you should do that. Although I am surprised at how many people think your writing is good.
Bro, I have people reaching out to me every single day. Like, let's work on something. I like your writing. I think you're the only person that doesn't like it, Mike.
I don't like it.
Okay, I see how it is.
Let's hear it for the teenage contingent.
Well, what does Mike know? He's only been doing this for 25 years.
26.
26.
Just 26 lonely years.
Oh my god!
What is gosh?
Is this the pickle?
What?
Is that JoJo's pickle?
Look at this pickle!
That's not. That's like a skin.
No, that's the pickle.
Are you serious? No.
The pickle what?
See? It's part of a pickle.
Okay. I thought that was the whole pickle.
My little one has been sucking on a pickle. And he sucks the inside out of the pickle. It takes hours of pickle sucking.
So, Mike, in 26 years, what's the worst book you ever worked on?
You mean writing wise?
Yeah, like it was just such a terrible book you didn't want to draw it, but you had to. What's the worst one? Huh?
Gosh, that would
LONESTAR.
no, I'm not gonna say because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Will they know though? Will they ever listen to this?
You do realize that this is on the internet.
Well, will they care?
Yes, and I like the person, so I
Oh,
would want to.
can you tell me in a DM?
Sure.
Yay!
On the DL, on the DL down low, on the Mike worked on the Battlefield Earth graphic novel. No, he didn't. He's a pickle vampire. Welcome home, pickle sucker.
So I got a copy of Cable 12 the other day, and I was just like, all right, it's time to roast Mike's first comic. And I opened it up, and I was like, I can't roast this.
I can. Oh, it's terrible.
It's really not.
It is to me. But
it's better than a lot of the art I see at the shop today.
Oh, well, that's not hard though.
You're right. I almost just showed my my cap doodle where he says punch Nazis, but I actually gave that to somebody. I gave it to if you ever see Rainbolt in the chat, I sent him a book and then I gave him the doodle.
Oh my gosh, I'm completely Norman Rockwell. Norman, not Rockwell. Thanksgiving. I need reference for what her apron looks like.
Jiminy Cricket is straight roasting me right now. He says Nasser is the comic skate version of Renfimus collecting dirt. No,
that's pretty harsh. Pretty harsh there, Mister. You know what? I should just put her in. Nah, I don't want to put her in the same outfit. It'd be silly. Just the same apron. I could give her like a Hello Kitty apron. Or should I give her like a Christmas themed apron?
you just went Robo on me. I don't know what you said.
Well, if I want Robo, you should have been able to understand me even better.
Oh,
beep boop.
Roboed. Christmas theme apron? What can you see? Can you see well?
No.
Peter Gilmore says, "I hate stuff I drew last week." Peter Gilmore is the one that did those crypto fashion designs for Kick Nasser.
Well, you shouldn't be able to tell close up. It's for things far away. My daughter just got glasses.
Huh?
My daughter just got glasses.
Oh, I remember when I first got glasses, and then like after a week, there was one day when what?
My daughter said, "No one cares, Nasser."
Oh, okay, okay. Now she's not going to hear a funny story. But Mike, I know you're getting these Kick Nasser prints.
Not hearing a funny story.
Are you gonna get the HAL 9000 or are you gonna get the Shining typewriter print? Which one are you getting, Mike?
Are you buying me a shirt?
No, you're getting one of these prints because we have them as shirts and prints. You're getting one of these prints. Which one are you buying?
just send it to
I'm not buying anything.
Wow,
I can't
Mike.
encourage you, Nasser.
And I thought I was the cheap one here.
No, I'm the one that has to feed 5 children.
You could feed them with these prints.
With T-shirts and prints, yes.
Prints.
No.
They can eat prints, Mike.
You should make a graphics.
No.
Mike, You know, if you call all your fans Nazis, you could feed them even more.
What?
You know, like all the comic pros, you know, like at Marvel.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good plan, actually. This doesn't look proper.
How
It
so?
looks like a legit turkey. A turkey's leg should come up like this. Oh, big fat thigh here. Breast. I'm judging Norman Rockwell.
Peter
That's
Gilmore.
me.
Peter Gilmore says he could send you the prints for free because he has the original files.
Oh, thank you.
Peter, don't do this. He's supposed to buy them.
But he knows I won't. He's smart enough to understand, Nasser.
Yeah, I should have figured by now. Mike doesn't spend money.
Oh, I've supported several of the Indiegogos, just not yours.
Yeah. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
Lone Star.
I'm saying one that you've backed.
Oh. Let me think. Probably. I do want to see Cyberfrog, but that sounds too easy. I'm trying to think. Maybe Red Rooster.
Yeah, my vote's Red Rooster as well.
Dark Santana has. Does he have claws or just fingers?
Yes, close.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Dark Santa.
Oh, and Sketch Therapy sent a super chat that says, "This is the Nasser licks the butter stream, right?"
Yes, this is where Nasser will lick the butter.
Maybe. So I just have to lick it. I don't have to eat it.
What is your aversion to butter?
I just don't want to eat it by itself.
It clogs his fuel tanks.
You're weird. Strange little boy are you, Nasser.
Sketch Therapy is saying that he'll settle for me waxing my eyebrows. Okay, guys, if we could get Brutus to 32,000 tonight, I will do it. I'll do it sometime within a week.
Where is it?
We're at $31,337.
Can you believe Brand is over 50K?
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, I'm happy for those guys. That's a really cool book. Well, I mean, I think it will be.
I'm going to like my own stream so people can see that I'm on right now.
Maybe I should go give it a like. I forgot if I did. I do the pop-out chat thing, and then I close the actual page.
Yeah.
Let me see. Did I give it a like? I have 2 accounts. I could like this on 2 accounts.
Which one goes to your Twitter, though?
I don't have either connected to my Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I could just post the link.
You can do that. Yeah, do that.
I just liked it.
Oh,
Boom.
John. Oh, thank you, John.
I got you.
John reminding us that he's still here.
I'm still alive.
What time does it start? Or does it start tomorrow?
Tomorrow. I just got to, what have I got to do? Oh, I got to go move my car because of the parking patrol. So this is where we're at so far. I got my rig taped down. We got some tables. Russ is hiding under a table. Yeah. But we got these really neat curtains for the back because that way you don't have to see a print wall from the back. I don't know. It seemed like a good idea.
There's Russ's butt.
Oh, my bad. Hey, Russ. Russ isn't amused. Cool.
Sketch Therapy asks, who is John? John is a guy that does conventions for me when I don't feel like it or I have a conflicting schedule. And he's an old friend of the family.
It's true. Or when you just want me to do shows.
He's currently living in my brother's car.
Kind of.
He does have a home. He just doesn't like going to it.
It's true. But I got a good roommate at least.
In the car?
Yeah. This guy.
Oh, you mean Russ?
No. No. My action figure.
Oh, Dr. Mindbender. Sorry, I'm not looking at the live feed. I'm looking at the YouTube.
Oh, that makes sense. It's cool. Yep.
Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Mike told me he's giving me this original art right here?
Oh, did he?
No, sir. I try to teach my children not to lie.
It's a joke, Mike.
No.
Can I have it?
No.
Are you keeping it?
I may make it available.
I'll pay you the cost of shipping for it.
You'll pay me the what?
I'll pay you the cost of shipping.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what if he just sends you a bunch of prints?
No.
They have to be all the metal ones he does.
I don't even put my own prints up.
Ah.
I'm weird like that. I don't hang my own artwork. The only piece I've ever hung of my own stuff is like skateboards or like Game of Thrones, that big Game of Thrones lithograph that I did.
Huh.
I know. Weird, huh? I just never. I mean, not even when I was a kid, I never put my own art up. I don't know why. Most artists do, don't they?
Who knows? That doesn't
I don't
sound that
know.
weird.
We hang mine on the fridge.
Yeah, but you also got participation trophies.
No, I didn't.
That's because you didn't participate.
Yeah, but I still got trophies.
You got non-participation trophies.
Yes.
It's inscribed there, on there. Nasser, thank you for staying off of our team.
Pretty much. Optimus Deadpool says, whatever Nasser pays, I'll double it. Okay, Mike, I'm gonna pay you $500. He says he's gonna double it. So Optimus Deadpool here owes you 1,000.
1,000 bucks is about right.
Is it really that expensive?
Dude, I sell my drawn and quartered pieces for 400.
He doesn't love those.
And those take considerably less time and effort. What'd you say?
I said 400's too expensive for me.
Well, it wouldn't be 400. I wouldn't sell this for 400 bucks.
How much?
If you want some original art, probably 1,000 to start.
Ouch.
If you want some original art, wait until I do the Meg thing, because I will sell those Meg pages, and I'm not going to sell them at like some crazy premium either. I think I have like 140 something pages. Although I should give some to Eric. He did help out with the backgrounds. So I'll probably make like 100 of those available at maybe 200 bucks, 300 bucks each, something like that. And then just blow them out, make an extra to $30,000.
You know, I did want to get that commission from you of Sabrina, but then as soon as I started to watch the show, I was like, I can't. I was just like, oh my goodness, what is this show? I was like, never mind. It ruined it for me. I was like, I don't even want a Sabrina commission anymore.
The show ruined the show for you.
The show ruined the character for me. I'm saying, like, every episode is an agenda. There's maybe been one episode where they didn't do anything with an agenda.
Why do you keep watching it?
To make videos.
Oh, there you
Good
go.
reason.
That is a good reason.
Otherwise, I would have been done after episode 1 or 2.
I could do a Doctor Who bashing session.
Oh, I gave up on Doctor Who years ago.
Well, I watched the last season. I have the new season all DVR'd, but I haven't had the willingness to go sit down and watch it yet.
Elric in the chat says, make your own Sabrina comic. I don't own Archie, so I can't.
So is that like a spin-off of Riverdale?
No, not really. I mean, it's like they're sort of the same universe, but I don't know if they'll ever cross over. Yeah. They said they almost did, but then they were like, yeah, we don't want magic to exist in Riverdale. But then they kind of contradicted themselves because they're doing something now in Riverdale with magic.
I tried to watch an episode of Riverdale on the plane. My goodness, is that terrible?
Yeah, it is.
I hate it. You know, it's the same editing as Big Bang Theory, which I also hate. It's this nonstop, 20, 30-second scenes, and it's like, 20, 30 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, and it's just it's ADD TV.
Riverdale's pretty bad. I don't know. I think the first season was okay, but then the second season was a big trash fire. But I gave the third season a try, and it's kind of hit or miss.
Why, if something's that bad, why would you keep going back to it? Do you seriously have nothing better to do?
No, it's like, okay, the second season was bad, but the first season wasn't. So that's why the first season was all right. It was good enough to watch the second season. I didn't like the second season, but then I was like, okay, I'll try the third season. If it sucks, I'll drop it. Like with Arrow, I liked the first 2 seasons, but I didn't. Once it had 2 bad seasons in a row, I was done. Like, I'll give it a little chance to get better, but if they keep going downhill, I'll drop it.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching Supernatural.
Oh yeah, same here. But like after season 5, I was like, but I've been watching it for so long. So then I kept watching it, and I think I got like 10 seasons in, and then I just stopped. And I think now they're on like 14 or something.
Yeah, but I think season like 5 to 10 were good.
Nah, I think 1 through 5 were better than like 6 through 10.
Well, and then like season 11, they kind of went back to their roots of just being, because they were getting into these grander story arcs.
Yeah, I didn't quite like it. It
The
just
early-
wasn't fun.
The earlier seasons were just like quick in and out, Monster Hunter, not like end of the world stuff.
Yeah, I'm not big on the end of the world stuff, but I like the early Supernatural because they had like those 1 to 2 episode stories, and then they were done with it. But then they also had like the overall, like the overarching story, which I like that kind of storytelling. Where there's the bigger picture, but every step along the way is its own little story. So you could just pop in at a random episode, and you get the whole story, or you at least get the first half of it. I like that, but then when it got to like season 6, they started doing way too much. Like, it's the end of the world every single season.
It's the end of the world. Yeah, I know.
Oh, and I can't stand when they kill
But you
characters.
know what? I mean, that
bring
part aside, I thought the actual characterization and writing was actually better.
Mm,
I might be a little biased though, because I'm friends with the writer.
oh. I don't know. I just 6 through 10 weren't like that bad, but they just weren't as they don't hold up as good to 1 through 5, I think.
Yeah, but the last 2 seasons were such dreck.
Yeah, I think I might have started season 11, but I pretty much gave up. Like
Yeah.
I just didn't like how it was going, and it's like all their side characters die and they make a big deal of it, and they're like, "Oh no, they're gone, they're dead," and then Sam and Dean die like 10 times each just to be brought back, and it kind of ruins it for me. That
Yeah.
that,
And
huh?
characters dying and coming back gets a little old.
Yeah, that's what I hate about like Marvel and DC. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like no stakes.
Yeah. That's why the end of Avengers was like so blah for me, because I'm like, they're all coming back.
Yeah. That's what I liked about Invincible. I think you told me you didn't really like it, or you only liked like the early issues, but
Well, I don't know. Maybe I just got some bad issues or something. I mean, the I liked it in the beginning. I got this. Let me see where. I got a big trade. What happened is usually I'd see Ryan Otley at a con and he'd give me whatever the latest trade is. But yeah, this last one I tried to read, I don't even know where it is. And man, it was just bad. He was just phoning it in. Not the art. The art was fantastic, but Kirkman was just phoning it in. You know, it's like, dude, I know you have bigger zombies to fry, but if you're not going to put your heart into it, then get a different writer.
but that was like the main thing I liked about it was everything mattered. Like if somebody died or was on the like if they were in a situation where it's life or death, then I'm like, all right, sweet, because I know they're not coming back.
All right.
Then it's like I just
Yeah, that's
every
what
time
Blacklist universe is going to be.
sweet. Same here for me for anything I do, but like that's always the downside. Whenever I read Marvel and DC, I'm just like, yeah, they're not. This character's not going anywhere. Yeah, but I pretty much stopped reading all Marvel and DC.
Yeah, I have this thing. If it's like, you know how in real life, people can be resuscitated,
Yeah,
right? But if you've been dead for like 6 months
or 6 years.
or 6 years or whatever, your body has been rotting in a grave. It's like, all right, dude, you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah, dude, at my LCS today, the owner, he was like, "Yeah, DC's about to reboot again," and I was like, "You gotta be kidding me."
And the funny thing was, he wasn't.
Yeah,
Like,
I like the new 52 actually, and I didn't like Rebirth.
I didn't read any of that crap.
Yeah, I New 52 was some of the first DC stuff I read though, so I might be a little biased there. But I liked it.
Oh, universe with consequences. Who'd have thunk it? All right. Hey, what do you think? It's the end of Thanksgiving. It's Christmas.
I dig it.
Christmas time.
It just needs the bunny.
Can you dig it? Where's my ruler? Didn't you take my ruler yesterday?
Mike needs rulers. I could do that without a ruler.
Do what without a ruler?
Draw.
You can measure without a ruler?
Yes.
Really? Tell me how.
You know, you just freehand it. You just use your eyes.
That's not measuring.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. You measure with your eyes.
It's the end of Nasser's career, and he knows it.
Definitely.
Whose streams have you been on lately besides Doug's?
Like almost none. Uh, like just my own, really. Like I've gotten a few links, but it hasn't been much lately. Like I feel the streams from like July to September, maybe the streams were like every 5 minutes. I swear, like everyone's like, "All right, who's streaming now?" And I was like, I was going crazy. I'm like, I'm on 4 streams a day, you guys. But like now, it's really died down.
Yeah, it has. It's a different feeling. I don't know if it's the holiday season kicking in, people just getting busy, or what.
Yeah.
Or what? Because I have, this is my first year doing this stuff, so I can't say, well, this is normal. This always happens. Because like in certain markets, it fluctuates. You have hot seasons, you have down seasons, and whatever. But it's all a first for me.
Yeah, on the one hand, people are busy. On the other hand, around this time, people never like to leave their houses. So you'd figure everyone would be streaming like around this time.
Let's see. So in the Norman Rockwell, this is a big. Oh, someone is clasping their hands here. Oh, wait. Did I add extra people?
Any Dynamo says use the time away from streaming 14 hours a day to get a girlfriend. I'm not streaming 14 hours a day anymore. That was the whole point of what I just said. That we're not streaming as much. It's like, man, those were fun times when I first got on Comicsgate Live. After that, everyone sending me links. So like, we're going on 10 streams today, and I'm just like, whoa, what's going on?
It was exhausting.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm actually, better with this less hectic schedule. Although my growth has slowed substantially. If you're not always on with people. Yeah, dude, I've been stuck at like 3,555 viewers for like a week. Well, not a week, like half a week. Before I was like going up like 8 to 10 to 20, sometimes like 90 viewers in a day. And I've just been stuck at 3555 roughly for like 4 days. I don't know what's up with that.
Any Dynamo says, did Mitch just give up social media? I don't know. I've seen him around Twitter a little bit.
Mitch is busy. Mitch is doing things that you don't know about. So leave
I
Mitch
don't know about him.
Huh?
I don't even know about what he's doing.
Why would you know?
Because me and Mitch are friends.
Yeah, that's what he wants you to think.
No. But I did see him sharing. Some people were posting pictures of their babies dressed up as Red Rooster for Halloween, and I was like, "That's just the cutest thing I've ever seen."
Oh, there was somebody dressed up as Red Rooster in at Alamo City. I got a picture of him. I think Tim might have shared the picture. He didn't get his cowl done in time.
But yeah, Mitch is working on pages. He's posted a ton of little like snippets and stuff like from the layouts. I'm really excited for Red Rooster.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's good. Gonna be good.
But I also think a lot of why it feels different lately is like a lot of stuff has just really died down and cooled down. Like all the intensity, from that time in the year. Like there was like a lot of like drama and fighting, and there was something new every single day coming up. And now,
that's the thing is like, I don't want the drama, and I know the drama is, drives intensity and stuff, but can't we just make some comics and just chill?
Yeah, I agree, but I'm saying like it seems like back at that time, like all that stuff would just it would just make so many streams happen. There was always something new popping up to talk about. And but I mean, at the same time, a lot of people are busy making their comics. Like, I mean, Red Rooster got funded and now Mitch has to disappear so he could work on it. And same with some of the other guys, they all got funded. Now they have to work on them. So that's one thing,
Right.
not everybody's around.
Well, everybody's somewhere.
Yeah, I'm saying like we're not all around at the same time to stream anymore.
Yeah. All right. What kind of Christmassy things should I put on this table?
Okay, we definitely need something on the table that says I'm with her.
This is a gag, right?
Yes, it's a gag, Mike. I hate Hillary.
Good. Jeez. It just really makes me question things.
No, I just say it as a joke. I figured people would laugh. Like when Ethan, what did he say the other day on his stream? And he said something about I think he said something about like having a perfect world or a world with peace. And I was as soon as he said that, I was like, Ethan, we would have had that if we elected Hillary. Like it's just a joke, like because I don't mean it. It's just funny to say.
Not funny at all. No humor there.
Wow. Because you're a man, Mike.
Oh, because that's
What are you then,
that's like
Liz?
a nightmare. The idea of a Hillary Clinton presidency is like, there's your horror movie right there.
For real.
There you go, Nasser. There's your next book.
All right, and we're gonna have covers from Mike.
I'll give Hillary her true face. What's in the chat? Hit me up.
Let's see. Peter Gilmore says, "Add Mark Wade tied up with an apple in his mouth."
Oh, that'd be funny.
Let's see. Hugh Hoyland says, "Boot Nasser." Comic Book Bob says, "Make the turkey Mark Wade." Any Dynamo says Nasser mysteriously gets timed out in Ethan's chat room a lot. Yeah, I think it's Yellow Flash messing with me. Because I asked one time who's doing this, and everyone said it was Yellow Flash, and Yellow Flash didn't joke about it.
I've done it to you.
Oh, so maybe it's Mike.
Maybe it's everyone.
Dun dun. Except for John Malin Militia.
Yeah, that's a joke too, right?
What do you mean?
Malin Militia.
Like, how's it a joke? Malin Militia is not a joke, man. So Peter Gilmore says Mark Wade as the turkey. Do it. Hugh Hoyland says Ethan secretly has a pinup of Hillary in his bedroom.
I could just put like a little pair of eyeglasses and a mustache on the turkey.
And make it cry.
And people would get it. There we go.
Eric Hutfels said Dinesh D'Souza already did a Hillary as president horror movie. I don't know what that means.
Dinesh D'Souza used to be a financial advisor for Ronald Reagan, right? Or policy advisor.
Something like that. My 17-year-old knew who Dinesh D'Souza was.
Cool. Any Dynamo says every mod does it. That's kind of fishy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Curious 2A says, grab an oar, Mike. Yeah, Mike, you got to grab an oar. Get in the boat and start rowing.
I've been rowing. I've got the steery thing. Gosh dang it.
Rudder.
The rudder.
The steering.
The steering.
No. There's only oars, Mike. Only
I'm
oars.
draining. I am draining. Let me hit my notifications and see what is going on in the world of Twitter.
Elric says, what, The Purge? Like
What?
for a Hillary as president movie?
Oh, The Purge.
That's funny because it's true. Peter Gilmore says it needs Tug, Edwin, and Yellow Flash in the background as the three wise men.
Oh, a little
white men.
If I'd have done a little scene there, what do you call it? Nativity scene.
Hugh Hoyland says a Christmas tree in the background.
Well, I'm putting. You know what? I could have the window open and you could see like Christmas stuff outside. Yeah, I could do that.
Any Dynamo says the people Mike forgets are going to be all offended on Twitter.
Yeah, that's true. That's all right.
Oh man, that was such a headache when that happened.
Oh, that was great, man. That launched my comic skate career. And I made a lot of people look like real crybabies.
Peter Gilmore says, and Mark Waid as a screaming man baby in a manger.
All right, just Detective Dead over here. I'll need to get better reference for that. And Superhero G.
So would you ever work with Mark Waid if he was offering you more than what Lone Star netted you?
Depends on the project. Her.
Okay, so not only is it Mark Waid, but it's also me.
Well, no. I mean, come on. Man's gotta have his limits.
Right. I'm gonna make a script so good that Mike cannot refuse it.
Mike would just not read it.
Yeah, that too. Right. So you know how you were saying like you're surprised how many people like my writing?
Shocked.
So I was doing a horror stream and I had Midnight Cherry TV on there, and I had John Malin on, and I think D Scott was also on, and so we were talking about what we would do if we were a ghost, and then John Malin kept asking me. He was like, "Well, what about this rule? What about that? Can we interact with humans?" And I was like, finally, I was like, "Okay, John, you get 1 month. You get interact with humans. You're a ghost. What do you do?" And then like it got to my turn, and then I was like, I said I would haunt like all the artists that told me no, and then I think it was John said blah blah blah. I think that's too many for a month, and then I was just like, well, they're all saying yes now.
Who's saying yes?
Like a ton of artists that told me no.
I need to warn them.
Bruh, I had one guy that like, oh goodness. I had one guy, I hit him up in like May. So it's like 2 months before Stardust launches. And I hit him up on Twitter. He followed me and I followed him back. And I was like, oh, hey man, I like your art that I've been seeing on your Twitter. Do you do collabs? And he's like, no, I can only take an upfront page rate. I do this for a living. I was like, okay, cool. And then like a week or two into Stardust, he hits me up on Facebook and he's like, hey man. I was like, oh hi. He's like, I want to know if you wanted to collab. And I was like, oh really? so that's one example, but it gets even funnier because I wrote him a script, and I was just like, "Well, here, see if you like my writing first," instead of just looking at the Indiegogo numbers. So
Yeah, that's all there's.
a day or two later, he comes back. He's like, "Yeah, sure, I like it." So, so we're like thinking when we could launch, and and so you know, I want him to do the art first, and he's like, "Okay." So he goes, he does thumbnails for pages 1 through 4. So he shows me like the little thumbnails, and I only had like one small correction. I was like, "You forgot to put something in this one panel." He's like, "All right, gotcha." So he goes, he just puts in, you know, like the little stick figure, shows it to me, and I'm like, "Perfect." 3 months go by. I rarely hear from him, and he hits me up like a week ago, and he's like, "We're still launching this month, right?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Well, you said we might be able to launch in October." And I was like, "Well, I'm busy now. You always hear me talk about how much work I got lined up. You haven't talked to me in 3 months, really." I'm like, "I thought you weren't interested anymore." He's like, "Oh, no, I'm still interested." I was like, "All right, well, what art have you finished?" He's like, "None of it, just those thumbnails for 1 through 4." And I'm like, "Well, if you haven't done it yet, I'm backed up for like 2 years worth of projects. So it's going to be a while before we could ever do it." Then he deleted me and unfollowed me. And I was just like, "Well, oh, well." But,
Aw.
but,
Should
but
I
a lot
make
of
this
people that
snowman
told me
somebody?
no came back and they're all like, yeah, let's do something.
Yeah. You guys think I should make the snowman into somebody?
Max Hammer says, "I'm awful at telling stories." Was that one that awful?
Oh, that wasn't great.
Well, what would have made it better? It's not like, I don't know.
No.
It's not like I was having a shootout.
Kill another kitten. That's all. That's always a fun story.
Okay.
Mike, give the
John.
snowman a mustache.
What up with your stash?
I said, give the snowman a mustache.
I'm trying to decide if I should make him somebody in the community.
Oh, okay. Not me.
Tug. Oh, yeah. I'll make him Tug. Peter.
Did I ever tell you about this guy that early on in the in the Stardust campaign, another guy hits me up. He wants to work with me, right? He's like, "Here's my idea. I want you to write it. I want you to run it." And then he's like, "You print it, you ship it." And he's like,
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was a headache. He started like going after me in the chats and in the Facebook group. That guy was weird.
Wait, is Tug? That umbrella guy have like 4 or 6?
I want to say it's 4.
Yeah, I do too. Is that where he gets it?
What?
From the JFK assassination.
Oh, is that?
The umbrella guy.
He's the one who assassinated JFK.
Oh my gosh. If you Google the umbrella guy, it's all images of a guy from the JFK assassination.
Wait, Peter Gilmore says it's from Resident Evil.
Oh, the actual logo is, but I'm wondering if I'm gonna ask him.
I want to ask him this too now. Send him a link. Ask him live.
The logo is from the Umbrella Corporation.
Have you ever so speaking of JFK, have you ever watched or read 11/22/63?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay.
You should check it out.
I'll get right on that.
Oprah, did you see I was posting about this. Did you see the description of Stephen King's new book?
No.
Do you want to and have a laugh?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull it up now. Let me see. It's called Elevation. Let me pull up the description and then let me screen share.
I need to figure out what to put on these plates. I want to put something interesting at least. I need suggestions from the peanut gallery. Wow, there's 69 people watching now. What should I put on the serving plates in the middle of the table that might be Comics Gate related? I guess I could put a rabbit
Giant
here.
stacks of money.
Cash grab.
Right.
I could put money. Pie. Definitely pie. Okay. This one will be a pie.
To best represent us, I mean, you could have swastikas all over. Okay.
That's not.
I'm kidding, of course. So okay, I'm gonna read you this though. I'm gonna read you the description of this book. It's
Are you a Coptic Christian?
What?
Are you Coptic?
Baptist?
Baptist?
Yeah.
How long has your family been here?
My parents came here. Well, my dad came here in the 70s, and then he went back to Jordan. I forget exactly what year, but then my parents got married in '93 in Jordan, and then they came back here. And they've pretty much been living here ever since. And I was born here.
All right.
But huh?
Is Tug in here?
Is he?
Hey there, Tug.
I don't see him.
Tug, you want a link, buddy?
Wait, is he in here? I don't see his name.
The umbrella guy. Let's get Tug in here. Hey, send Tug the link, would you?
Okay. Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. And after I send him this, we're gonna laugh.
Aha! He said the name was a shout out to JFK. Hey there.
Okay, let's see. That umbrella guy. Okay, he has it now. I'm gonna go back to screen sharing.
I could put Black Hops Bunny here on a plate.
Okay, so this is a riveting, extraordinary, eerie, and moving story about a man whose mysterious affliction brings a small town together. A timely, upbeat tale about finding common ground despite deep-rooted differences. Okay,
What?
that's what his new book is about. But here it gets funnier. It says, although Scott Carey doesn't look any different, he's been steadily losing weight. There are a couple of other odd things, too. He weighs the same in his clothes and out of them, no matter how heavy they are. Scott doesn't want to be poked and prodded. He mostly just wants someone else to know, and he trusts Dr. Bob Ellis. In the small town of Castle Rock, the setting of many of King's most iconic stories, Scott is engaged in a low-grade but escalating battle with the lesbians next door.
What?
Whose dog regularly drops his business on Scott's lawn. One of the women is friendly, the other cold as ice. Both are trying to launch a new restaurant, but the people of Castle Rock want no part of a gay married couple. And
Wow. He's lost it.
And the place is in trouble when Scott finally understands.
Oh my gosh.
When Scott finally understands the prejudice they face, including his own, he tries to help. Unlikely alliances, the annual foot race, and the mystery of Scott's affliction bring out the best in people who have indulged the worst in themselves and others. Oh goodness, that's so funny.
Demonstration in. I'm going to pick up Hilda.
Oh, are you bringing food back?
I'm not going to be back.
You're not going to be back? Do we have food in the fridge?
She's leaving forever.
Freezer.
Okay. Bye. My wife's leaving. Hey there.
Hey there.
So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
Good question.
JFK.
So what was that about? Like, was the umbrella guy like a? Yeah, it's a shout out to Resident Evil, but it's also a shout out to the JFK assassination. I always found it crazy. I heard that Robert Cutler, he was talking about how there wasn't the guy he wasn't just signaling, but he may have actually fired a dart that paralyzed the president so he could be assassinated. And I thought that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So of course, yeah, I'm gonna give that a shout out. That's awesome. So it's kind of it's a mix between them. I mean, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, but at the same time, I remember the X-Files episode, the musings of a cigarette smoking man. They've even worked it in there. So it's, yeah, I know there's kind of a big crossover in this.
So was Lyndon Johnson in on it? Did he duck?
Did he duck? Flip a coin.
He was in on it.
LBJ.
I heard you talking about 11/22/63. That was a good book.
Yeah, definitely. It's.
I think his wife wrote that book.
It's so sad that like the description I just read of the book it's so terrible. Like it's sad how like soy he's gotten.
Yeah. So
No,
Tug, I know you're going through some crap of your own, but I was just wondering, because you've been at this for how many years now? The whole YouTube thing?
YouTube thing. I've had a YouTube channel for a long time now. Comic. I've never done a lot with it. I really didn't kick up and do anything with it. I've thrown up. I've thrown out like product reviews, and they've done remarkably well. Like that's why people make sprinkler jokes, because I have a sprinkler, but it has 172,000 views. I just never cared. I care about comics, and I got really heavily involved with that about last December.
Yeah, my most viewed video is me showing how to fix an Xbox. It's got 40,000 views, something like that. But it's like a 1 minute long video I did 5 years ago.
It's hilarious what gets hits, man. I mean, I've gotten a lot of hits for product stuff, but I don't know. There's no passion in it, I like this stuff. This stuff is good.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering because it feels like we're in some sort of a pullback or a lull or something. I don't know. And I don't know if that's everybody, or I don't know if that's just seasonal, or
it may be. You may be looking at holidays coming around. It's starting to cool down and everything. We may actually pick up around that too. I don't know. I think this stuff ebbs and flows as well. We're looking at.
Yeah, but that's why I was wondering if it's like seasonal, because there are, all markets have seasons. I don't know if YouTube has a season. I've never paid attention to it.
I've never really. I should probably look at numbers on that. It'll be interesting to chart flow. You got me thinking like, ooh, numbers on.
No, numbers are evil.
Yeah.
Says
Math
the kid who works at a
is the. Oh. Yeah, these people are crazy though out there, man. I could not believe like somebody actually looked up my life and tried to ruin it, man. They tried to go.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I mean, out of everybody in our space, it's like you seem the most like innocuous. So why the
Good
heck?
guy, Greg.
Yeah. Why target Tug? Because he won't come after you.
Maybe I made somebody mad. I don't know. It could be.
Right.
I'm offering money. Like I offered $100 bounty today, and I'll kick it up if somebody if there's one of the other side listening. I told them straight up they could send me the money, send me the stuff. I would send them money if it's substantiated. It can't be faked or anything, and I will not burn them or anything like that. They can have their money. It's more money than they'll ever get. Dealing with the other side of that. Those people will eat them alive.
Right. I was telling Mike, I was like, I can only imagine the phone call. Like they'd be like, hello, does this person work here? And your work would be like, yes. And they'd be like, did you know he's a Nazi? And then they'd be like, okay, you got any proof? And they'd be like, well, he said IDW's numbers were down year to year. I'm just like, I'm trying to picture this conversation. Like, it's so funny. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't mean to laugh at it. Like, it's terrible you got docked. But like,
they were coordinated. I get the feeling that they hit my channel. I got a strike on Saturday, and then they went after my main source of income. So I felt like that was targeted. Also, they called on my daughter's birthday. My daughter talks, she's a little kid, so she gets excited about her birthday. I really felt like it was time to hit me in both income streams on my daughter's birthday. I know one of them for sure. I think they aimed at both income streams there, but the other one, I wouldn't put it past them doing it on that specific day for a reason.
They're soulless NPCs, man. They're just unbelievable. Anyways, look, you're a snowman.
All right. See, that's better. Like, I like that. Yeah.
Can you tell what's
cool? Like that. I'm letting it focus in just a second. Yeah. That's cool, man. I like see, this is one thing I really enjoy. I like the fact that we can sit down, have calm streams, and then we can have, we can have some crazy streams as well. There have been some lulls, but I think things have, it depends on what news is going around. I thought some people had been, picking up a little bit with all the newest Mark Wade goings on. I think there was a little bit of a push back up for a bit.
I actually get a little bored with the Mark Wade talk, to be honest.
We went through and looked at the donor list. I will not take credit for making the spreadsheet that I'm looking at, but someone made a spreadsheet of.
Oh, I need to see this.
Oh man, hey, let me share my screen. In fact, let me show it.
I saw a few names on there I was disappointed with, like looking through the donors list or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Let me throw this.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
You'll find the weaponized autism beautiful. So here we go. Look at this. So here is the let me move that out of the way. So here's the list of people. They've got their list, their donations from largest to smallest, how they set up, if they have social media sites, who employs them, and what they do. That way, and this is just to see what kind of artists are out there, like who they are. And what's really interesting is you're not just talking about artists, you're talking about people that are high up, whether it, be like the president or editor of Archie, or if you're talking about, the former owner of CBR. And I mean, there's just a lot of names, and there's 200 and I think 30 names. Some of them, like Scott Schneider, turned his anonymous after 3 days. I don't think he liked the potential for blowback.
Yeah, I had seen his recent witches one shot at the shop. Like, I seen they had like 100 of them on the rack. I took one look and I was like, no, I just can't buy anything Snyder.
Yeah, see, that's sad there, because I would buy Bad Egg. I would actually buy that normally, but
yeah, I got it signed by him too in 2016. I had him sign 1 or 2 issues of it, and then I met the artist too, Jock, and I had him sign a couple of them. I like the book, but I can't support Scott Snyder anymore.
Yeah,
So sad.
Yeah, I just, you got to have a little bit of dignity. You know what I mean? At least, I don't know. I've never heard anybody tell me, to separate the plumbing from the plumber or anything like that. But
right,
just separate the art from the artist crap. Or maybe I could find artists I like, separate myself from the ones I don't like, and just find ones I like.
Well, I think it's up to the individual. I mean, someone has to be a pretty egregious dirtball for me to like. Well, I don't even buy comics.
Yeah, because Mike's not a real fan.
I'm a pro, dude. At a certain level, I mean,
fake nerd.
You just get out of. You're just so inundated by making it day after day. I've got comics here I want to read. I just don't ever have the time to sit down and read them. So I stopped buying them, because it's like, why are you buying things you're not reading? I'm not a collector. I'm a reader, and if I'm not going to read it, don't collect it.
I mean, that makes sense. I don't know. I've gotten to the point where it doesn't take a lot for me to drop somebody now. I'm in that place. So
Same here.
You know, I pick up, there are a lot of good artists out there that will respect your money, but also respect you as a consumer. I mean, you know, that's not a lot to ask. I don't think that's a lot to ask at all. You know, I've found a lot of artists that, I mean, look at this kind of stuff we do here. You know, it's the ultimate connection with fandom. I mean, people can get in. They get in for I think a pretty low price, to be honest. You know, with all the hours of connectivity that they get.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like the absolute abject insanity that comes out of Bill Sienkiewicz. I still love his art, you know. But I haven't bought any of his. I guess that's the difference, is I haven't bought anything in so long. It doesn't really affect me because I'm not supporting it. But I mean, I look at Frank Joe, and granted, Frank kind of took a mealy way out of, like, you know, he just like posted that one thing, and I don't think he said anything since. But I still go on Instagram and look at his art, so it's like,
yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people, you know, I could have done without ever actually seeing what they make. That would have been, or seeing what they say, rather, because, you know, I've lost a lot of respect for them after I saw them as people. You know, I think that's been social media's curse. You know, it's like the meteor that crashed into the dinosaur, that image of the comic artist. It shook it up and, you know, caused a mass extinction.
yeah, some people should just shut up. Please.
Right. Like, there are pros that I used to love before I used my Twitter, and then after using Twitter, I'm like, well, no more of their books for me. No more Eric Larson books for me.
Yeah, and it's not having an opinion, you know. It's being just absolute
nasty.
Yeah, nasty douchebags about it. That's what turns you off. Like, I can disagree with people all day long and still, you know, like them as people, but some of these people have just turned into just the worst versions of themselves.
Right.
I mean, I even got Tony Bedard to block me on Twitter. I mean, all I've said is, like, ever since this whole thing started, it's like, yeah, but Tony's, you know, at least Tony's the guy, you know, he'll disagree with you all day long, but, you know, he's still a good guy. And I just said one thing and he blocked me. So, and it was who was it? It was Antoine Dennison. And he was going back and forth with Tony about something, and then Tony said, you know, said something about, you know, oh, you know, it's too bad you think this way, you know, because, you know, I did like you. I can't remember exactly how he said it, but then I said, that's Tony's way of saying that you're clean and articulate. Blocked. So that was the Obama thing, remember?
I just think it's all funny. I think it's all crazy and funny, and I wonder if the industry has always looked this insane.
Well, I mean, it'd be a lot healthier, you know, if we elected Hillary.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what everybody in the chat was thinking. They were like, damn, why didn't we get Hillary?
Right. We would have had a perfect world.
Any Dynamo asks, were they always like this, or did Trump legitimately drive them to mental illness? I think that is actually the case, and I don't say that facetiously at all. I seriously think they have PTSD. And they can't deal. Trump broke them. Trump broke them all. And now they're just in this weird reality that they can't handle living in.
I think it's like they never leave their homes, first of all. And then every time they're on Twitter, they always see those like 30-second clips that are like, this is America. And then it's like they put clips of like, I don't know, whatever, you know, they put like oh, look at all these Nazis. This is America 2018. And then they never leave their house. They're like, oh man, this must be true. I think there's like that stuff. Like I used to never see that kind of stuff on the internet. Now it's everywhere. Like I can't scroll on Facebook for 5 minutes without seeing like, this is America in 2018. I think they're just like,
they live in their echo chambers and all they watch is CNN and MSNBC. And I mean, man, I was watching Sarah Huckabee Sanders the other day at the podium, and she made this great point. It's like the economy is better than it's been in a generation. For some people, it's better than it's been since they've been keeping track, right? There's nothing but good news politically about the country, and it's all because of Trump, right? And yet,
Obama.
The news is 90% negative stories on Trump. So that's where they live. They live in that news bubble where 90% of what Trump does is evil, because that's all the news they're getting. And they're totally ignorant about the reality that this country is living in right now.
Right. I want them to just leave their house and show me like where all this insanity is that they claim, because like the world they talk about on Twitter is not the world I see whenever I leave my house.
It's on CNN. That's where the reality is.
Well, they say it's the world outside, it's the world outside our window. What they mean is it's, the world outside their apartment window. So it's all their friends, sitting around in crying circles. It took me a long time to really figure that out. If you're just staring at your friends all the time, maybe you do think the world looks like this.
They do. They do. I mean, I've gotten into discussions with family and it's like, wow, can't you just stop with the Trump hate for like, I mean, take a breather. It's the only time you ever contact me is to tell me what Trump is doing wrong. And I'm like, you're an accountant. I'm like, how is the business going for all of your clients? You should be able to realize that you're just listening to all this poison and you're believing it, and it's just ruining your entire life. I mean, how can you live just in this constant seething dementia because Trump is president?
Right. And it takes like so much work to be so fake offended over everything. Like, don't they ever get tired of being so upset?
That's a great question.
You would think they would. But, I mean, I don't know when that becomes your personality, when that's the only personality trait you have, hey, on your personality test, what kind of personality did you score? Anti-Trump. It's like, what the hell?
Right.
It's true. So what else is new, Tug?
Not much, man. I'm just getting over the surgery bit too. It was all what
was the deal? Was it not actually appendicitis?
It was. What happened though? I went in. Okay, I'd been in for 5 weeks, I guess. I went to the ER repeatedly, and they kept telling me, it's not. It's not appendix, even though it's classic symptoms of appendicitis. They told me I had to go to an internal doctor. So of course, they wanted to do scopes, and they give you a cleanse, basically, you're supposed to take. When I did that, well, if you've got an organ that's too big, obviously it's going to block any of that stuff moving around. And I tell you, it was the worst pain I've ever felt. I've broken bones. I've had other stuff done, and it was nothing like that. So I went in this time, and yeah, you could tell something went wrong. It's because it ruptured my appendix. It caused it to. So they finally noticed it because they couldn't avoid it anymore, I guess. I'm glad I went in instead of, that's one of the problems though. These people, luckily I had maxed out my deductible for the year. I mean, I did that with my gallbladder. This has been a hell of a year. So I don't know. I did that. And then last week I was supposed to be, recouping. Recouping means no stress, none of that. And I will say it was a very stressful week last week with all of this all of this garbage. So I'm still, lingering with it, but it's doing better.
Hey, Malin's in there. Malin, you want to come in here too? My brother, when he was a little kid, they brought him in for appendicitis, and they gave him the operation. They took his appendix out, and then they realized, he just had a hernia. So, but hey, at least now he doesn't have to have his appendix taken out.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was, I don't know. If they would have taken it out before it ruptured, that would have probably been nicer. I'm sure. That was something else.
I always wonder, because in like the animal kingdom, the appendix is used to digest raw meat, to aid in the digestion of raw meat. And I wonder if it just festers in us because we don't have enough. I wonder how many people in Japan who eat a lot of, raw fish actually use their appendix,
No, that's a good question. Actually, I've never been curious enough to find out.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You got all this technology in front of you. You don't actually have to do much research. Like, I'm not motivated yet.
Yeah, I think that's the reason like kids don't bother getting educated nowadays. Because why do I have to learn anything? I can just Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see all the madness with the Ralph Retort channel?
No, what was that?
Okay, the Ralph Retort, they do the kill streams. They basically allow people to come on. They do the blood sporting on there. Two people enter. They yell at each other a lot. There are a lot of people that want to be edgy there. They say, they say tactless things sometimes. The audience can. So they were doing a stream that actually they did a stream, I guess, a month ago for St. Jude. They raised $26,000. Well, the Wall Street Journal contacted St. Jude, and they contacted the Ralph Retort, and they were complaining about some of the things that were said there, because there were some anti-Jewish remarks that were said on the day of the Pittsburgh shooting, for example. I mean, some tactless stuff for sure, but they don't control their stream. They don't have anybody do anything like that. Well, St. Jude ended up sending them the $26,000 back, giving all of the backers the money back for that. And today, their channel was removed, even though they only had one strike, and every associated channel with them was removed as well. Now, the crazy thing about that, I did not see the Wall Street Journal video that talks about all of that stuff, but I hear that diversity in comics was mentioned in one of those things too. So if they're purging channels, then we got a problem there. We have a real problem.
Gosh, darn it, man. Yeah, you know what, dude? That's why I ask people to join my mailing list, because I fear stuff like this. And if they're gonna block us from YouTube completely, then we got to end up someplace else, and my peeps got to know where I is.
Well, they've been going after. That's what I think. There was a lot of discussion about the like a lot of people talked about Nurkish and what happened with Nurkish, and there was a bunch of discussion out there about Discords, period, not just Nurkishes but other ones, and we're having a discussion about how things reflect on everybody, really. I understand free speech absolutism. The thing is, I also understand that YouTube isn't going to give a crap, about your opinions on free speech. And when your channel gets taken down, the person that was posting their edgy memes or whatever, they're not going to care that you basically lost your outlet to talk about stuff, or you lost a source of income that way, or whatever.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, John.
You ready to get a sneak peek here?
Sure. Sneak us a peek.
All right. So it's I still got to put the medals out, but I think it'll end up being pretty cool. It's all Russ's stuff. But,
tell everyone where you are in case anyone's in town.
Oh yeah. So I'm at Jet City Comic Con in Tacoma, Washington, and it's a Fun local show. It's not as big as Emerald City by any means, but it's a good show. Lots of really great artists, lots of great vendors, and it's pretty intimate. But I don't know. You got some celebrities. You got the Knight Rider car. You got the Supernatural car, or something. With people posing. Yeah, should be pretty cool. But I still got to put medals up, but it'll be great because I'll have on those like white racks. I'm gonna put medals in frames, a couple key pieces, and then I'm gonna have the some other medals on these racks as well. And then I also have some light up like light strips, kind of like these little guys. I have like LEDs or whatever. So I'll have those lit up kind of around the medals too to give them some light. And then on the end caps, they'll be lit up pretty good too. So it should be pretty cool.
Right
Thanks
on.
for.
Hope you do well. Hope we do well.
Me too. Teamwork. Go team.
John,
John,
everyone. John.
Yeah. I mean, it's not my artwork, so
it's my artwork. So
exactly.
if you're in the Tacoma area and you want to get some of my metal prints, please head on over there.
Yeah. Exactly. I think I got to go to some Bruce Campbell trivia thing here in a minute, so I should probably get going.
Is Bruce Campbell there?
I have no idea. But he's done some trivia show in Seattle that we're going to.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
It should be cool. Thanks for having me on. And I can give you, I don't know, I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like when it's all set up and lit up and stuff too.
All right, bro.
Go team.
Thanks. Bye. That was John, everyone.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
He's my a friend of mine who does shows for me when I don't want to. Or if he's just like, closer, and it's like he's been doing my Portland shows and whatnot. So
that's actually kind of hilarious. Well, when I don't want to, you go to them. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's good. It's funny, like I pop on live stream. Sometimes there's like a huge amount of people, and I don't know, half of them. Sometimes it's like, who the hell is all? I'm sorry, who the heck are? No, I guess hell is okay. You talk about religious themes. That's okay.
Sure, hell can't talk about hell without saying the word hell, can you?
Yeah, exactly. So that's an okay word. I try to moderate myself. Sometimes something slips, but I do try on here.
Yeah, I heard you dropping a series of F-bombs on your channel the other day.
Yeah. I use a lot of profanity on my channel. Yeah. But I try to refrain myself here. And if I talk on Edwin's channel, I go about half and half. Here I try to refrain, totally, and there I about half time.
I appreciate it. Does appreciate it.
Yeah, well, got to respect the house rules, man. I've got, it's just like going to the relatives or something like that. You got to respect the house rules, man. Don't put your feet on the table,
That's why I've only been here once. I've tried to invite him sober, but that's hard to find.
Yeah, good luck.
Hard to catch. This card looks great. This needs to be a full-size poster. You never know. Maybe I'll... I don't want to deal with that. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, so do you know what this is for, Tug?
I do not. No.
This was my $100,000 stretch goal.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all that, man. I can't keep all that straight in my brain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was doing a Christmas postcard for Lone Star. That's awesome. I was like, I might as well do like a Comic Skate Christmas postcard. So got not all of them, just the ones who aren't going to be mad at me when I'm done.
That's hilarious. I don't know. I think it's cool, man. I love that.
Comic Skate who counts. No.
Oh my God, man!
Put everybody, but there's just not enough room on this piece.
I've been hearing a lot with that, gatekeeping. I've been hearing that a lot at me. And I'm like, I only have so much time in the day, guys, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
I don't
I don't
know,
know.
man. I think about that sometimes. It's like, yeah, you can't promote every single person. There's 60 freaking books on Indie
Right.
Right.
You can't even give half of them the amount of time they'd probably want,
Well, and I mean, I get into the idea that anybody has the ability to go and build a channel. I mean, anybody can do this, and only a few people really do. Only a few people really go out and they put in the required time and effort to make a stable platform and to build themselves up. I mean, if you truly feel that there's something keeping you from those consumers, well, bring those damn consumers to yourself. You know what I mean? Open up the floodgates, bring them in.
Yeah, that's what I said at the very beginning of this. When I saw. Were you on the stream when Ethan hit 400,000?
I don't remember.
Because I was watching. I watched Jawbreakers, and then I watched Ethan, and I'm like, you know what these guys have done is they have just proven a business model, and so I was like, I'm gonna do this business model. I'm gonna get on there. I am going to build an audience, and just right. I mean, it's a proven business model. I may not be out here making $500,000 or anything, but it's a functional, provable. It's the scientific method. You build up your audience, you become your own influencer, and if you get that 1,000 or 2,000 core people who are going to buy whatever you produce because they have gotten to like you as a human being and they like your work, then I could do this forever. Right?
That's funny. That's what I was telling somebody the other day. I was using those numbers, a minimum of, I would say, 1,000 buyers. If they get 1 to 2, that's what I was throwing there. That they could pretty much set their own goals and they can continue to build. I mean, it's not but you have to respect your consumer. You have to remember that they're the people that ultimately decide what's worth backing, and you build something and bring them in and showcase that. I mean, because once they get to know people, it is you can be on the ground floor of what is basically like a 24/7 Comic-Con, maybe some craziness, maybe there's some craziness at the door every now and then, but we still inside it's pretty fun.
Yeah, as long as they don't try to shut us all down on YouTube.
I've seen a few people. I've seen.
I wonder that.
Sorry.
I mean, but some of us are so milquetoast, I mean, like, then again, I guess these days, maybe I don't understand what is controversial anymore. Maybe, maybe offense culture has gotten so out of control that, electing the wrong person, that destroys your fifis. So, talking about your religion, that destroys fifis. Having your own belief system, that destroys people's feelings, and so on.
Well, I think maybe it's the point of they were convinced that they would have absolute control, right? And now they have lost control of the government and everything that makes, serious decisions. So now they are overexerting their control where they still maintain it, and are trying to cobble control by being these freaking flamethrowers, reporting people for saying, like you said, things that hurt their feelings, in order to try to regain that control that they've clearly lost in the political realm.
Well, people need to understand too that the most extreme instances, like Alex Jones is a good one, or again Gab, they were shut down recently. Those instances there, if you allow these people to pick off the outliers, then sooner or later, as this squeezes in a little bit more, sooner or later you become the outlier, and people don't mind deplatforming you. So that's the.
Did you do any Alex Jones videos?
I did, yeah.
Were they instantly demonetized?
They were, yes.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, and I believe Gab is being, I believe it's being slammed, and these days I think you can tell, like for my channel, I have you have a certain video baseline. I know I put out videos every day, so I know what the baseline will be. Gab's video, which is a free speech video, they're under attack. It's kind of big news. It should do well, and yet it looks like it's pretty much slammed. It looks like it doesn't get any kind of a rotation out there, and I think that's intentional. They don't want you talking about it. They don't necessarily. They will demonetize. Like there are a lot of subjects. Like I can't use. I can't mention. I was talking about costumes the other day, for example, right after Halloween, and I put Megyn Kelly's name in a descriptor, and bam, there went that video. That was demonetized. Yeah. And
it looks like they're out there updating their algorithms every day for the next thing that's going to upset them.
Well, there's certain words that right now, words like SJW too. And you get slammed for those. Those are no words, and if there's too many of those in titles, then you will get slammed in the algorithm after a while. There's a channel that talked about all of how the metrics and stuff work. It was really fascinating, but it told me that maybe I need to go and take SJW out of all the titles that it was in, for example.
Yeah. Well, I have my I don't know if you pay any attention to the cross-examination stuff, but I've been doing these morning Bible-based shows and stuff, and sometimes those things will get just demonetized because you're talking about religion.
I do not get very many live streams that stay monetized anymore, and I feel like that is pretty much under attack. If you're talking about religion, which is strange that religion is such a hot button topic in that way, in that regard, and it's only, let's be real. It's only one specific type of religion that's a hot button topic for them to attack.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I catch those, sometimes when I'm working. I just, I tune into a lot of stuff while I'm working. I just don't comment much because I'm, I'm out there and I'm doing something, but yeah. I catch those. They're really interesting chats a lot of times. You all have the setup for question and answer and stuff. I think it's kind of interesting. A lot of I don't know. There's just a lot of ideas that are thrown around, and just thoughts on that. A lot of people have some very interesting thoughts. And so I like watching stuff that's kind of calm when I'm working too. So it helps.
Are you talking about my show?
Yeah, I think it's you're talking about your Bible
examinations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah. I catch it in the daytime. I do. I just, like I said, in the daytime I can't comment on much. Sometimes like if Mitch is in the morning, I'll watch him, and then your show is always on. So it's kind of a it comes on at a specific time. Yeah, I catch it. I just, like I said, if I comment and I get caught up in that, and I don't want people like at work, especially right now. I don't want anybody seeing me not work or do anything. Yeah.
Did we lose Nasser, or is he powered down?
I'm still here.
It's like that scene. I'm gonna power down for a while if you don't mind.
Beep boop.
C-3PO could just sit there in the corner. That was great. Also, Mike here and me had someone oddly try and hack our emails, and I had someone leak the IPs to me and traced to a mobile phone. Yeah, my email got hacked like a couple weeks ago.
Huh.
And then I got a threatening email from myself saying, I'm the hacker that hacked your email. You have to give me $800 in Bitcoin in order for me to not do this. So,
It's crazy.
right? I've never been hacked before in my life. I think I'm in with the wrong crowd, Tug.
I guess that's what I've never been called a Nazi before in my life. Maybe I'm maybe it's Nasser.
I think
Right.
so. Because he keeps making those Hillary cracks.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
Wow. So now you guys are gonna judge me.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
What do you mean now we're going to judge you?
yeah,
always-
like it just started.
No. You guys don't judge me until I talk Hillary. You guys are such bigots.
You're about to get kicked.
Kick Nasser. Kick Nasser.
Now I'm
in
gonna
the
dye my hair blue.
I'm telling you, every time I hear marginalized, I think of Butter. I think of that Butter song from Ethan. Now,
Oh no, don't mention butter here.
Did you ever reach 1,000, Nasser?
I'm close. I'm
Close?
close to 1,000.
Because we got 119 people watching now.
I only need 28 subs, I think.
28 subs.
what
Let's
to
see
get
how
it.
many of them leave if we... Let's knock you back down to 900.
Yeah. Anybody watching, he needs 58 now.
No.
Kick Nasser off his own platform like that.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
How many subs did you lose last time?
I forget. I think like 30 or 40.
That was so funny.
How are you losing subs? What did you do?
Oh, okay. Let me tell the story. So Nasser was here, and I was like, it was him and Eric Nienoltowski, and I'm like, Eric, if we can get you to 300 subs, will you shave that stupid soul patch off your face? And so we got him up to 300 subs, and he went and shaved his soul patch. And I'm like, all right, Nasser, if we can get you up to 1,000 subs, will you go eat a stick of butter? And he's like, no. And I'm like, dude, it's 1,000 subs. He's like, no, that's disgusting. I'm like, okay, will you just take one bite of butter? He's like, no. And I'm like, you won't take a bite of butter to go from basically to get like 80 subs to get to 1,000 and be able to get monetized. And he's like, no, dude, that's disgusting. And I'm like, all right, well, if you don't take a bite of the butter, then I'm going to have everybody unsub from you. And he went from like 920 down to like 800 and was it like 880 or something like that?
Something like that.
We should do something different. We should be like in Nasser's last video, go and make a comment about I will unsub if, and he'll know what you're talking about. Just say I will unsub if, or just say unsub, and they'll know. It'll be an ultimatum. Make sure.
No, you're gonna freak out all my new viewers. Guys, I've been going for the horror audience now.
Still won't eat the butter. Tug, what are we gonna do?
You've been going for the horror audience. I've heard you talking about horror. You really, what you need to do is like I don't think it's necessarily taste buds, but it's something along the line. You need to go from Scream is the best movie ever to maybe, switching to another one or something.
I've been talking about, I did talk about the Halloween movie for like, I don't know, 5 videos. And then now we're roasting Sabrina on my channel.
Oh man, that show, gosh, man. I can't even believe that show was, I sat down and I could not make it through the first episode.
Hey, John Malin.
Oh, there he is.
John, you there?
You wanted the best.
Anyone?
You wanted the best. You got the best.
John, I don't know if you.
Oh wait, sorry. I was just asking Malin. He said if you wanted the best, you got the best. I was wondering if he's bringing somebody with him or what was that about?
Oh, John, I don't know if you were listening earlier, but Mike was all like, so when you make those Hillary jokes, it's just a joke, right? I was like, yeah, obviously. And then he's like, so what about the Malin militia? Is that a joke too? I was like, what do you mean is Malin militia a joke?
You haven't seen them training outside?
Right. You see how he questions us? You see how Mike questions the Malin militia?
Yeah.
It's valid.
Defilers.
Well, the Malin militia came to
Defiled.
the stream and voted for me, so I appreciate them showing up.
They did not vote for you.
Mommy's gone.
We gave you hope so we can crush it.
Ah, how's that crush coming?
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
I'll be here one of these days.
Yeah.
How'd you place about 2 episodes ago, Mike? 6?
I'm sure I placed fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm. Oh, Mike said he's top 3 from here on out. Mike might have to learn. Mike might have to learn a lesson this next time.
Right. Malin militia is going to teach him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gonna bring it.
Spencer, what is your freaking bizarre loyalty with Malin?
Malin militia. It's all about loyalty.
Right. Mike, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah. You wouldn't understand, Mike.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're telling you. You're just not going to understand.
Right.
I'm not going to explain because you won't understand. Okay.
Yeah.
See, he already doesn't get it.
I know. Keep drawing your pictures, Mike. Just keep
Hey, look, I
drawing
drew
your
your
What are you drawing, Mike? What is
your lady friend.
What time is?
Your
I'm
Frankenstein.
going to lock on your screen so I can see what you're... Oh, yeah?
Jiminy Cricket said...
Hold on, I'm looking for him.
Oh, what?
Should I add something to her? I was kind of, I guess I forgot. I was modeling it after the one where she's still alive.
I see the girl head, yeah. Lilith Mayhew.
She'll be gone all night.
I thought you were saying the her husband Mick Mayhew was in this drawing. Yeah, she's definitely the best looking chick in this picture.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
So Jiminy Cricket says Nasser's trying to trick Malin into drawing one of his books. No, Malin told me I need 20,000 subs, then he'll draw one.
20,000 subs.
I don't know if that was the exact number I said, but
you said 20, but
yeah.
But no, I've at least paid John Malin for a cover, so I can at least say I worked with John one time on a cover.
You've already paid him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he delivered?
No, but he's gonna.
That's Malin.
I have what's called, I have what's called a deadline, gentlemen. A deadline.
Damn, I was
trust
respecting the Malin militia quite a bit more now. I was like, kick Nasser.
John, you've literally like been doing nothing for like a month.
Yeah, just getting my campaign up to $100,000. You're right.
He's got a secret project he hasn't talked about yet.
Nasser's cover by now.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Nasser.
I'll get into it. Yeah.
Malin's, if Malin can't do it now when he has nothing to do, imagine when he's actually drawing his next book.
I gave him the deadline of December, so he does have like a long time.
Yeah, this is called It's My Life. It's now or never. I'm not going to live forever, and I'm going to work on me, and then I'm going to work on Nasser.
But you haven't been
How's that? How's that, Mike?
Mike, you don't know about his secret project. He's doing some stuff for that.
Yeah.
Is that what he's telling you?
I have a super
Top secret.
Should I put a hole in her head or anything? Or like white out her eyes?
No.
Just leave her like that? All right.
Is someone shooting her? No, she's fine.
Oh, so she regenerates even though she's dead?
Yeah, she regenerates.
Okay.
How does dead things regenerate?
Don't ask him for specifics. So, John, what have you done today? Edwin's
Oh my gosh. I went to a birthday party for a sister-in-law. This is going to be very exciting for your audience. I ate some pizza over there. I had some cake over there. And watched some alien show on Netflix while we were over there, and then watched a that magic magician guy show. Then it was time to leave, and then when we got out of there, then my wife said, "I want some pizza." So then we ordered pizza for her. So
That was riveting.
yeah, and now I'm here. That was my day.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
So anybody else notice the YouTube like your subscription feed, whatever it's called, it's starting to put videos like out of order. Like a video just popped up for me that's from a day ago.
Hey, Edwin, if you're not busy, you want to come on, or are you at work?
Oh man, I haven't been on the stream with Edwin in who knows how long.
Yeah, we can make this the this will be the Comics Gate hangout tonight.
Mike, are those her hands?
Yes.
Why do those look like man hands?
Because they're Dark Santana's hands.
Oh, okay.
Chicken.
Right, you know, if Malin drew that, it'd be more clear.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, to see numbers that just called you, just click the arrow, right?
To call what?
I just called you.
Oh yeah, you click right, and then you
How's his hand reaching underneath like 3 people?
underneath.
Yes, it looks like it's going through people, like it's just out of place.
What's wrong with you, man?
You said that's his hand.
Hello?
Oh,
Hi, yeah,
I think Ethan's starting a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. He just went live.
What, are we
everybody
going over there?
No, we're staying here.
Hmm.
Thank you. Bye.
I don't think it's going to be quite as boisterous.
I don't know. He's just talking Mark Waid stuff right now, and I'm kind of
Eh.
I don't know. I'm kind of bored with the lawsuit stuff for now.
You should put a Benny Hanna's plaque on the
The
wall,
Benny Hanna's plaque.
like the one you got.
Could put a Benny Hanna's plaque.
What is it? What are you drawing here, Mike?
This is the. Oh, you mean the whole piece?
Yeah.
This is my $100,000 stretch goal piece for Lone Star. It's the Christmas card.
Hmm.
It's my wife's idea. Do a Christmas card. So it's like a Christmas postcard for everyone who ordered something that I can ship to them.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
One of these cute little Christmas cards in because you should get it by Christmas.
Hey.
You know, people in the chat are agreeing with me about the hand, saying it looks out of place.
Nasser would know about boring. That's all I read.
Peter Gilmore right there says he's right about that hand, you know.
Oh, is he? Because that
Yeah.
hand is in the same place that Norman Rockwell actually put it in his painting. So I'm going to go with good old Norman
Oh, so now you're just tracing.
over Nasser. I did trace. I literally traced the layout of this.
Wow, you guys heard it here first. Mike is a tracer. He's no John Malin.
That's right.
Well, I wanted it to be a accurate representation. So I did a stream on it when I did
Wow, so Mike can be accurate drawing freehand. He has to trace.
No, it's not a trace.
I'm just joking.
He took the layout, but it's not a trace.
Nasser's
Unless
just trying to
Norman
get-
Rockwell had a Dark Santana and a frog in his.
You never saw that version?
I don't know.
It's the slightly less famous version of this scene where
Is there
Yeah.
a title for it?
I don't know, Thanksgiving or something. But I'm making it into a Christmas piece.
Yeah.
Guys, I got to jump.
Okay, I
See
got
y'all
it.
later. I
Peace.
got to jump.
All right, thanks, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Later, Tug.
So, are we still doing Secret Santa?
No, we
I
were
really
never
wanted to do that.
Secret Santa.
You guys notice how when I got in here, Tug dropped to the back?
Yes.
dropped back.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, man. When the alpha's here, you know.
When Malin gets here, we all shut up and listen.
Yeah. Yep. That's right. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm looking at the original one. Yeah. These people are old. What's up with all the old people on TV now?
What do you want to do with them?
Man, I'm just tired of all this geriatric television and movies going on.
Wait, what does that have to do with Norman Rockwell?
The painting, it's got old people. I just see old people all over
It's
this.
got kids in it.
It's got one kid. One kid, Mike.
Oh my gosh. Where is it? I had it open here somewhere. No, it's got 2 kids on the left. It's got
That's a 20-year-old, Mike.
That is not a 20-year-old.
Yes, it is.
No way.
Yes.
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 old people, and the rest middle age and younger.
Middle age is still old.
You only want a young, hot Christmas chicks.
Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, all right. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Chaos Outlets freaking $1,700 a month. What?
What is that? Detective Dead in the photograph on the back?
Yeah, Detective Dead over here and Superhero G over here.
Nice.
We'll get around to Superhero G. Oh, I forgot to put the face things on black and white. And this is a Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb.
Oh. Wait, how old is Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb?
How old is she?
I think she's like 74.
Mike.
It's the only place I could stick her.
No, all right, I understand. What about what about that girl from your that comic you were working on where she could adjust mass?
Oh yeah, I could have put her there instead, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's all my stuff. I want to share.
Yeah, and there's no fun in that.
Share the love.
Oh. Yeah, if you give her those, what are that hair tie where it looks like bunny ears? Yeah, it'll look like her, I guess.
And then here's Brutus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Brutus. Yeah.
Cecil.
Yeah.
Cecil.
I'm not sure if Ethan's gonna be totally down with your cyber frog there. Ethan, he's a stickler for the way Cyber Frog's face looks.
Well, I invited him to the stream. He could have corrected me if he was here.
Yeah. Good point. A Tug snowman.
Yeah.
Brother.
He's a Tug man.
Oh, I should ask Tug because it sounded like he was changing his plan on what kind of book he wanted to make. He was talking about doing like I think he said like a children's book.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
We need more kids' books in Comicsgate.
Yep.
Hey there. Now he's got to rebuild his channel. Hey, Black and White's up to 42,347. Y'all haven't checked out Black and White? Has everybody bailed now? Because, oh yeah, we're down to 75. Everyone's going to watch Ethan.
Aww.
No wonder we're ignoring Art. Is Art on too?
Is he? Let me check. Let's see. Oops, my phone fell. I don't see him on, but it looks like it's just locked on Ethan's screen. Oh no, it's not. I think it's just him and Rakita Law.
Oh, so it is. They're still talking about the old Mark Waid.
Yeah.
Anything new going on in the Twitter sphere? Any new throwdowns? What's happening?
I was just posting my plan to do the 3 books, and people seem to like the idea.
I like the idea.
What's the idea now?
I'm doing the mag and 2 other of my properties.
Oh.
All in one Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Oh.
None of them involve scantily clad women.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I lose John.
That's where you lose all of us.
I'm trying to get you in the big house, Mike. Big house.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe if Mike really tries, he can make it one day.
Yeah.
Well, Nasser, tell me when you're in the 6 figures club, buddy.
Whoa.
I will be with this mail-in cover.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very limited, by the ways.
Ooh.
Just one cover, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to get you up to 6 figures.
Yep.
Well, it's not just any cover; it's a mail-in cover.
Oh, well.
Yep. I expect every single copy of it to sell out.
Mm-hmm. Well, in truth, it all depends on, the overall quality of the book. So if you got, big time
That's what I'm saying.
drawing it, then it's going to do well.
And also, my book with Peter Gilmore is going to get to 6 figures.
Who's Peter Gilmore?
The guy in the chat right now. And he also did the art for the Kick Nasser shirts.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a book called Dr. Satan. He's part duck, part Satan. It's an all ages comedy.
Yeah, because you're really good at comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Donald and Peter both were like, who knew you'd be so good at comedy?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in Nasser.
Right. And
you believe in
Malin actually read one of my scripts and he liked it. He said I was a better writer than Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Did you really, John?
No, I've never read anything by you.
No,
Yeah, you
that's
did. You read the first draft of Serpent.
I said I never read anything by you, Mike.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said me.
No. Yeah, I know exactly what I read. Mm-hmm.
You can switch between your using these and
But yeah. Yeah, John Malin told me he loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then.
I think my exact words were fire. Fire.
Burn it with fire.
Yeah.
Lord help Comicsgate.
Jiminy Cricket says Dr. Satan in quotes and sends a crying emoji.
Dadgummit. Ethan done took all my freaking viewers.
Aww.
Is that the Jawbreaker guy in the bottom left? Yes, it is. The Jawbreaker guy. I don't know his name either. Who is he?
Silk.
Silk.
Yeah, that's short for silkworm.
Because he shoots silk out of his buttocks.
He has like a almost, I believe it's kind of more of a psionic type silk that's channeled through his wrist gear.
Ah.
I could be wrong.
Didn't you draw it?
I know I did, yeah. Well, I didn't ask about the science behind it. So. But they're very complex shapes. They're not, it's not just like a web shooter parachute. It's like a parachute with like all the riggings in it.
I see. Alrighty then. And then this right here is Mr. Bigfoot Bill. Although he seems a little short for Bigfoot Bill, I don't care.
I thought that was a kid.
Well, it's Bigfoot Bill as a kid then.
Oh. I'm gonna have to try drawing Bigfoot Bill. See how this works out.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Yeah, I've seen a few people give it a go, and I was like, I don't know if that's quite Doug's. And I'm not a stickler for on model, but
Well, you can't be when you're doing well, not our, but yours or my style, and then doing Doug's character. Because
Yeah.
So Teresa Martin says the duck Satan thing sounds oddly amusing, cute. I'm gonna find you guys a picture of it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's see. I gotta check. Where's my conversation with Peter? There it is. Okay, let me scroll back and see if I can find some art. Dead air.
Sunshine on a cloudy day. Dun, 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 dun. When it's cold outside.
Peter, why do we talk so much? I can't find anything.
I've got the month of May. Peter,
So, I guess they haven't gotten the Mark Wade 911 tape yet.
911 tape. What?
Yeah. Mike, aren't you even paying attention to what goes on in Comicsgate anymore?
He's not really Comicsgate.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying a lot of attention.
So, when Mark Wade allegedly had this falling out with the people that he was in business with for a comic book store, there was a alleged outburst from Mark Wade of him yelling and screaming and throwing things while the other person, I think the store owner, the husband of the girl or whatever, was on the phone with 911.
Oh my.
So they're trying to use, I don't know, I guess the Freedom of Information Act to get this 911 tape so we can hear Mark Wade going off like a banshee, allegedly, in the background.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Guys, do you like this drawing? This is Dr. Satan right here. He's driving a car.
Oh, let me lock on your thing.
Is it by you?
No, this is by Peter. I wish I could draw this well.
Oh, because I'm not looking. So.
Wait, he's a duck?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's part Satan.
Oh, I see the Satan part. I'm missing the bill, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, let me see if I can find another picture.
Okay.
Okay, I found one. Let's see. Screen share.
This button over here.
Here it is. Here, does this look? Do you see more of the bill right here?
What is that in the middle of his head?
That his doctor thingamabobber.
Oh, okay.
I got to show you guys another cool one. An earlier design that Peter drew and then Peephole Circus colored. Let's see, where is that? It's around here somewhere. Okay, here it is. This is an earlier design. It's changed a lot since then. So this isn't like what I just showed you. It's a little bit different. But this was like an early design for Dr. Satan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got good duck feet there. So yeah, if you
original design.
Yeah, if you got a bill on there, he'll look good. Okay.
Yeah, it has a bill on there now, but that first one didn't.
Yeah.
And here, this one now.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look like a duck at all.
Here, I'm about to show you my original design. I drew this, and then Peephole Circus colored it. So I drew this on a sticky note, and then Peephole Circus colored it.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
But have you seen it colored?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so here it is colored.
Yeah. Nice, Nasser.
Yes. I have that somewhere buried here on my desk.
Mike, have you seen the I'm sure you haven't, the Sabrina show yet?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Because I think this might be a little bit too much for you. They say a lot of there's a lot of Satan worshiping in it.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say
no kidding.
The good guys say "Hail Satan" like all the time.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I figured this one would have set some people off. I was like, wow, they're pretty like right up front with this "Hail Satan" stuff.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So they give
Other than the parts that would totally offend you, Mike, and there's a strong SJW element to it, but other than that, I'm oddly intrigued by the show.
Oh, yeah, Nasser likes it too.
Yeah.
the book is so much better. I can't stand the agenda they're forcing into the show, but outside of that, if they just didn't put such an agenda, it would actually be a decent show.
Mm-hmm. I would enjoy it. But every time, I mean, anytime the main character is hanging out with her gal friends, it's almost always straight up some kind of SJW kind of type issue going on.
Wow, Nasser, you are such a butt kisser to John. What is your deal?
What are you talking about?
You could not say anything nice about that show an hour ago, and now John's saying it's got good qualities, and you're like, yeah.
It took out, no, I said if they took out the agenda, it would be good.
Yeah, you didn't say anything like that earlier.
Dude, look, I have like
what a train wreck it was.
I have like 7 videos up about it on my channel, or maybe actually no, maybe like 9 videos.
Whatever, Nasser.
Streams, and I say on every single one, it's terrible. But if they took out the agenda, it would probably be decent.
Okay, sure.
To be fair, Nasser and I have had this conversation already. Not about him being a butt kisser, but about how I feel on the show. So he could have turned his opinion from the get-go to benefit that, but he didn't.
I see. Now you're backing him up. I get it. Mail-in militia.
Militia.
I don't think Mike understands it quite yet.
He'll get it. He'll get it someday. Why is Bruce so happy?
Huh?
Because it's Christmas.
I don't think Brutus would be that happy.
Well, he is here.
No, maybe for some of that turkey or whatever is on
He's looking at the pie. He's looking right at the pie.
Okay.
I'm just letting Mike have a little fun. I'm not going to ruin his dreams of wanting to be the Brutus artist.
Yeah.
His fan art is appreciated, and maybe we'll reprint it in a future issue with a little fan art gallery. Maybe we'll give Mike a little like quarter page, and we'll reprint this.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun idea. Is like just a little extra, like, oh, here's with Mike's permission, obviously, but here's a postcard featuring Brutus from 2018.
Mike doesn't like other people's ideas.
Yeah, I could put it in the fan art section of the next Graveyard Shift.
Right. And we're not going to give him credit.
Hey-o. Yeah.
Red Rooster. Remember when Mitch used to hang out with us?
Right. I miss him so much.
I think he's just busy.
Oh, we're all busy.
You're not.
Mm-hmm. Busy.
So Malin, we find out in 2 weeks if I got an Artist Alley table. You're gonna split it with me, right?
Where?
At C2E2 next year.
I don't know. Maybe I'd go a little bit on the cost, but I wouldn't want to be there all day. I'd maybe sit in there for a few hours a day or something.
You're seriously gonna go hang out with Nasser?
Yeah.
Froze on me. It froze. I didn't hear what you said.
If you get that table, Nasser, you let me know, and maybe I'll throw some cash. But it would only be for me to sit in for a few hours there, because I have no real ambition to sit down at a convention all day again for 3 days.
Yeah, I'm pretty over it.
Hmm.
Although, pretty sure I'm still going to Japan.
When?
December.
Hmm.
All right,
Well,
Malin. Well, if you don't come here and share a table with me, then I guess Mike has to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do C2E2.
What?
So I don't think I'm gonna do C2E2.
Please?
Nah.
How much do I got to spend it at your booth?
Why not C2E2, Mike?
I just don't want to do cons anymore.
Just one last one, Mike.
One last one. Okay, Japan it is.
This is a Japanese convention?
Yeah,
What's
it's Tokyo Comic Con.
Okay, what's the dealio with that? What brought you out there? Did they contact you?
No, my cousin. You have in order to go to Tokyo Comic Con, you have to be sponsored by someone who lives in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my friend Ryan says he goes over there for like 1 day shows and comes home with like a freaking stack of hundreds.
Yeah, Japanese money is probably like $10.
$100 bills, yo. $100 bills, $100 bills. Plus, I can go over there and see family.
Well, you're gonna need that kind of money to pay for what, your flight? Well, you're not gonna have a hotel though. You're gonna stay with family, eh?
No, I probably stay at a hotel.
Oh, geez, money bags.
No, just the culture over there is different. It's not like Americans.
You taking the wife and kids or what?
Probably just my daughter.
Has everyone else been there or not at all?
No, not at all.
Well, why are you showing this favoritism?
She's my favorite.
Well, there it is.
My son looked at me like, no, because she's probably the one that would want to go the most.
Yeah. When is it?
In December 1st and 2nd, I think.
Oh, okay. So everyone else will be in school. So she's gonna call in sick, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably, I don't know, I'll have to figure out if I want to go for more than a few days, I'd hate to fly all the way over there just for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa Martin says, Nasser, are you going to do a sequel to your Marvel moment? Too early to tell. We'll see if they do any more panels like that.
Oh, boy. Nasser.
Is that the only show you ever go to?
Yeah. Because I can't really afford to go to any out of state, and all the ones in state, besides this one, pretty much suck. Like, they have Wizard World, and that's it. And all I ever hear is bad things.
Who do you normally go with, Nasser?
Really just my brother.
Well, you get what? 2 badges?
Yeah.
What do you get? Yeah.
Yeah. 2 3-day passes.
Okay. Now, when you get the booth, can you add on a badge?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, we'll figure it out when you find out if you're getting in there or not.
Yeah. I'll know like 2 weeks from today, I think.
Okay. When is the show?
March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Cons have just been such a letdown all year.
Yeah, I've never just been big on them, but like Wizard World Chicago is the only one that I've been to more than, I don't know. Maybe I've been there, like set up there, maybe 5 or 6 times.
How long ago? Back when it was still good?
The last time I went there, it was probably a couple or a few years ago.
Yeah, it's really gone downhill.
Yeah.
All the Wizard shows have.
Yeah.
Sad, because that used to be the second biggest show in the country.
Mm-hmm. But I've never done C2E2, so everyone says good things about it, but whatever.
Yes.
Out of curiosity's sake.
It's very fun as a fan, but all of you guys are like, I hate going to cons, so I don't know if I tabled, if I would just hate it. or what? I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna hate it. Yeah.
Should I just keep going as a fan then?
Well, I don't know. No, probably not, because you're probably gonna have books and stuff like that to sell, right?
Well, I mean, I have Stardust, and then I'll have. I'm pretty sure my novel is going to be out by then, so I'll have that at least.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hate it because you won't sell anything.
Oh no, Nasser, you will sell things, because as soon as you find out, excuse me, what if you get that table or not, you're going to promote the crap out of it, and
Yes.
you know, you're going to get, maybe, I don't know, with enough promotion, I think it would be reasonable to say you could get 20 good buying fans there, willing to buy a nice whatever Stardust poster or something like that, or maybe one of your novels. I mean, depends on what you got.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. It might be.
How much is the table?
You promote the
$400
crap
for the table.
What's that?
Is it $400 for the table?
I actually don't know.
If you promote the crap out of it, I think you can pull in some good people, and that's mainly because nobody's really getting out anywhere with any real good promotion behind it. Even when Mike went to NYCC, is like the first you hear about it is a week before he's getting out there.
Right. It's like I never even knew Mike went to any of these cons. Like I never heard his name mentioned. And then Mike, when I was like, Mike, you plan on going to C2E2? Like months ago, I was like, you ever plan to come down here? Mike's like, I was there this year. And I was like, well, they never put your name anywhere.
Well, everyone just has to get the word out.
Yeah.
Like even when I went to Texas, like all that didn't even get confirmed until about, I don't know, 3 weeks out. That's not enough time for really promoting yourself as being somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be easier, if I had even more books out by the time the con rolls around. It would be pretty difficult to just table with 2 books, but I think it sounds fun, honestly, but everybody tells me they hate it, so that makes me nervous. I'm like second guessing it.
People are telling you that they hate what?
Tabling, like Ethan and Mike and you and like all the other artists I hear from. They're like, yeah, I don't really like tabling. I try not to go to cons, and I'm just like, what's the big deal? I thought it would be fun.
No, it can be fun, but you got to promote. I mean, it's just like all these Indiegogos. That's why they're successful, is that long-term promotion. If you just show up essentially unannounced, yeah, it's going to be a long weekend.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to promote to like one city though. There ain't nobody driving like 100 miles to go.
I do.
How? Oh, you're in Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people drive a good ways to get to a good convention. 100 miles ain't crap.
Yeah. But I'm also worried about making money because like I can't do commissions or anything. So, I mean.
Yeah, well, that's why I said you need to have prints.
Yeah.
You'll have my cover at that time. You can sell that for X amount.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Stardust copies.
Yeah, I'll have Stardust for sure, and then my novel, The Eclipse Theater, I'm hoping will be out by then. I'm like 90% sure it'll be out before then.
Just set the booth up as a dunk tank, and I'll sit where they sell the balls to throw at you, Nasser, and I'll sell your prints and all that stuff while you're sitting up there.
part of me was like all worried. I'm like, and if I get the table, I'm all worried. Like, oh, but what if the blue hairs try to start something? But then it's like every time Mike goes to a con, I'm always like, Mike, did anybody say anything to you? And Mike's like, no. Mike's like, I just showed up and sold prints all day. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And it relieves me because I'm like, well, they hate Mike more than they hate me.
Yeah. You can't worry about them, though. Just go out there and do it.
Yeah, but they all know I can defend myself.
Everyone's highly studied Mike's martial arts background.
I think I'm gonna go on Ethan's stream in a minute, but I gotta go to the bathroom and take care of some stuff.
I actually didn't get the link.
Oh.
It's all Mike's fault too.
Oh.
It really is, John. I will tell you about it later.
Okay.
As soon as we go offline, I will tell you about it.
Oh, why you didn't get the link?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we got to plan our attack against Mike.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you, John. I'll see you on Ethan's.
Oh, okay.
Hang that up. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.